Hello and welcome to another session of the Shattered Empire. Jumping right in, last week our heroes had a bit of an adventure. They started off by attempting to help Taylor, the magic user, magic owner of the shop, with a little bit of a quest to exorcise his cousin that was in a haunted house. Seemingly, he had picked something up, and Taylor wanted the team to go in, deal with whatever was going on there, and come back, and he was going to give them a great deal on some magical items. They got to the house mentioned. They were able to solve a dastardly fey puzzle to get inside the house relatively unscathed. While walking through the house, there were some bits and bobs, odds and ends, things that didn't seem to really add up. They found a journal from a young woman in the upstairs room, written entirely in Sylvan, which was a bit strange, taken by our friend Rel before. Descending into the accursed basement, they were able to locate a hidden passageway into a room that had runes drawn on the ground, and were assaulted by Derwin, the cousin of Taylor. After thoroughly beating the shit out of Derwin, who was very scary, but you couldn't tell it, the ghost left Derwin and attempted to possess Imogen. Failing that, the ghost then harassed them out of the house, managing merely to age
I think I football
years.
Carried Nadine and we busted out of that house.
Yeah, everyone got out of the house really easily. It just kept trapping me on staircases.
That's true.
Yep. The team did phenomenally well through the haunted house. Rogerfor merely aging 20 years, and
merely.
It was his own fault in a lot of ways.
That one was not my fault.
Out a window. Talking to Derwin after they had escaped the house, they discovered Derwin was not the cousin of Taylor, and proceeded to go confront Taylor about his machinations. When they arrived at the magic shop had disappeared. Rogerfor heard a cacophony of fey laughter in his ears, and they found another magic shop run by a young woman named Parker, and they were able to wheel and deal and get some pretty good deals on magic items that they needed. Picking up from there, you guys are here. Nadine feels real sleepy and falls asleep in Imogen's arms. And you guys, it's towards the end of the evening, and what do you guys want to do?
I think so I think today was kind of a bit of a venture. We should probably maybe go back to the bar and get our thoughts straight before tomorrow. Should we hit up the
music playing?
Oh my god. It was so loud. I'm so
sorry.
No, it's my level. Oh my god. I thought something was happening outside. Like, it sounded like a siren was going off. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, I thought the train was derailing. I was like, oh shit. I muted the mic and I was looking.
I was like, oh.
I can barely hear it.
Well,
I have my volume set low, so it's good for me.
Well, because maybe it's my new mic, but like I used to have it all the way up to even hear it a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I vote we take Nadine back to the hotel.
I think we should take Nadine to the ship.
Oh yeah. I need to take star chart readings anyway, so like I vote we go to the ship.
This is an out of character thing, but we know that she needs to be babysat, so we should take her to where the person that can babysit her is.
Yes. Agreed. So we'll take Nadine, and if you want to head back,
with a creepy wizard watcher. Sleep.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know. We need one more person because like he might be intrigued and let them do whatever they want, and like.
Well.
We'll just assign some guys.
We
have a crew.
Yeah, we have a crew. I think we should have.
There's two other people on the boat right now that can help. So.
Perfect.
Yep. Like between three people, I think she'd be better on the ship.
Of course.
All right. You all pick up Nadine and carry her, slightly snoring in that way the kids do. My daughter currently is dealing with some sinus stuff, and so she's just got the cutest little snore. and that is what I imagine Nadine is doing, just passed out, sleeping in your arms. You get her back to the ship. Fiona and Fred are more than happy to watch her, along with Erin, who is busy working on preparing more potions for you all, specifically healing potions, I believe.
We asked this time.
Yeah, we did.
We said specifically healing potions this time.
Specifically healing potions this
Here's
time.
my glue potions.
Right. So he's working on
I'll
making
take
those
sovereign
for you
glue
as
if he
well.
wants to make some.
I mean, those are good to trade with. Like, having any kind of potion is good to trade with that
At
we
least
don't necessarily need. Especially with the
a
amount
common healing
Hey.
potion would be nice.
We'll see what you guys
100%.
roll next time.
Imagine being a wizard and flooding the market with like potions of spider climbing. Just everyone has 3 in their inventory at least. It's so common.
Yep. Yeah. So you guys take Nadine back to the ship. Let her be. Let her rest with Festus. Not Festus. Sorry, we'll get to you, Festus, in a minute. Let her rest with Fiona and Fred. With Professor Erin there as well, and presumably you head back to the streets to head to the hotel that you guys had booked rooms at.
Yes, and what was the name of that? Do you remember? Because I do not.
Hell no, I don't remember. Oh yes, I do. It's Blackmore's Rest.
Oh yeah, Blackmore's Rest. I have it right here. I should have just turned the page.
Mhm. Yep.
I think I need to get a room for tonight. I haven't done that yet.
We all got rooms.
Yep.
Oh,
you've
you
already
got me a
paid.
room?
We docked. Yeah, we got you guys a room.
How much did it cost?
Oh, it's all me. No worries. We're good.
Nah, that's not how life works. How much did it cost?
Honestly, I do not remember.
This guy knows how life works.
I don't know that yet.
Run by Annabelle Black.
It was like
Oh, that's
2 gold, I think, for all the rooms. I don't know how many you got.
I think I got us 3 rooms. Is that right?
That sounds right. I believe it was 5. Because
5
you paid
rooms?
for everybody's drinks and the rooms.
Oh, gotcha.
No,
So
I think
it
you
was
got. I think
3
you got 4
rooms.
rooms.
Oh, 4 rooms.
You got 4 rooms.
Well, because we knew
and-
some people could bunk up. Because I was gonna
Mhm.
stay with Nadine, but she's on the.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I wouldn't have known that at the beginning of the day. Yeah, we'll just say 4, and then whatever that amount is.
Yep. So 5 gold, which you've already taken off. You've already paid for it.
Yeah.
Festus, go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay.
I give you a gold, Janelle.
Okay.
All right.
First roll back.
Hey, it's all good. I'm shitty that my marker rolls have consistently been great. And I couldn't do anything with that ghost last week. Well, it's actually mostly you guys rolled really well.
I got
Yeah.
I got a 17. What was that? Like with charisma?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You rolled an 18 and got a 17. Yeah.
I mean, you hit me the second time you rolled to hit me, so.
Oh, that was a save.
Was it? The second
Yeah,
I said-
you had to fail by 5 or more. Oh, Chris will be on in just a minute.
Nadine did great in that last fight, by the way.
Nadine
Yeah.
did do great.
Oh my
Fair's
god.
Mischief is an OP spell.
It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
So you all round up. You're at the tavern. Anything you want to do before you head to bed?
I do want to check the stars. I want to especially check the dragon and see if it's changed at all again.
Okay.
And then just kind of consult them, you know.
Yep. You
Nice.
head probably back out to the ship to get a better view of the stars. While it is still a medieval setting, there is a lot of firelight and torchlight. Remember, this is kind of the pirates' version of Mardi Gras when once a year they all get together. So there is a lot of partying. There is a lot of raucous in the streets still, especially as the sun sets and you begin to kick into the nighttime activities. But you head back up to the crow's nest, take a look at the stars. As you compare to your star chart, there is not any change in the dragon specifically, or cursory look over the other constellations. None of the other stars have gone out. Still, it's just the 2 stars on the wing that appear to have changed.
Keep up there.
Hey.
I feel like I have it set up.
Hi, friend!
Hello.
At that moment.
And at that moment, as you decide to walk back to the bar, Captain Fred is here, and he can walk back to the bar with you if he wants to, or you can stay on the ship.
Beautiful night. Do you want to? There's rooms at the bar actually. It's been a minute. I feel like.
It has been a minute.
He's frozen. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Talk to him and then he's gone. Oh wait, he's back.
Who,
Hi,
me?
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You might have just been sitting still, not talking.
He was
but
just
it looked
sitting
like
still,
you
yeah.
were frozen.
I'm a very still person, you know.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the bar and catch up with everyone if you want to tag along.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
And
Well,
let's have I don't know her name.
Fiona.
Fiona?
Yeah, Fiona. Right. Yeah. Paige is in the other room. She'll be joining shortly.
Okay, excellent.
Yep, she's joining
So
too.
Wizard
Fiona
from
joins you as
Washington.
well.
Yeah.
All right, Nadine is on the boat with Professor Aaron. I'm sure that's fine.
I'm fine with it.
Is there
We
any...
grab a guy named Billy. We grab him just a normal red shirt, and we're like, "Hey, red shirt."
You have a whole group. You have a whole crew that you can assign one of them to keep
Yes.
watch on Nadine.
Yes, please.
Okay. So
A
that.
female,
Okay. Absolutely.
if we have a female in our crew.
Sure.
I can say that
You have a
Women
female
can
named
be
Jeremy
pirates
Redshirt.
too.
with
Jeremy
Captain,
with an I.
for sure. The quote unquote red shirts would be wearing red shirts.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
we can go with that
She,
concept.
it's a nickname. She actually does. Yeah, she wears a red shirt everywhere.
Yeah,
Love
it's
it,
Jerry.
love it.
Yeah, Jerry Redshirt.
Hold on. What era are we shirting people in?
I feel like she'd have like a.
It's
Is
gotta
this
be
TNG?
early.
Is this?
No, it's got to be the original.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, the original series. Yeah.
I'm wearing yellow.
Yeah, you're the captain.
I'm not captain. I'm second in command, but that's leadership is yellow.
Yeah.
No, the red shirts are red shirts.
No, second in command is blue.
In the original series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your science officer McCoy. There is no your Spock is the second in
I
command.
guess,
He's-
yeah, he would be,
he's
but
science.
he has a
He's
specific
blue.
job, so I didn't make. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
But
thinking
he's-
of TNG or the Next Generation, where Red
Yeah, all
is Riker
command is red
and
shirt.
Picard.
Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Star
And
Trek.
then like all
Yeah.
teal is science officers, right?
Yeah.
Like bluish
Yeah.
teal is science officers and medics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although yellow is navigation / science, because Geordi.
Yeah,
And-
exactly.
He's also scientist. Do what?
Yeah,
also,
they
also
flip-flop.
Worf was head of security.
Yeah. Worf was head of security.
Yeah.
I think
So I
it's
think
maintenance,
it's
like
based on-
maintenance
Oh,
type
yeah.
ship commands are
You guys
yellow.
are so cute in your little nerd lingo.
I fucking
gonna
love
say-
TNG
Oh, it's so
so
good.
much.
Yeah.
Please excuse our nerd diversion from Dungeons and
Like,
Dragons.
I don't love Star Wars, but Star Trek, especially TNG, is so good.
Oh, you like,
I've
do you
been
like
looking
TNG
into-
or what's Captain Janeway's?
Voyager. I love Voyager.
Voyager. I like Voyager a lot.
Janeway's the shit.
Janeway is the shit.
Ben, did we have a conversation one night where somebody, it was Tom Levon, we were talking about it. I think he is a Janeway fan. David and I were talking with him, and neither of us are.
Oh well, there you go. I think yes.
You should look in.
I like Janeway. I don't like that series.
Look
Fair
at
enough.
me.
I think that series is bad, but Janeway is fucking great.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
anyway, sorry.
in your blue coat, you
I can
all
do blue.
wander back to Blakemore's Rest, headed by Annabelle Blakemore herself, the fabulous bartender / mistress of the tavern. You go to your rooms unless there's anything you want to get up to. There are a number of card games. There's probably a brawl or two you could get into, whatever you want to do. You have decided, Chris or Fred, your crew has decided to approach the Pirates Moot tomorrow after having a interesting time in town. And when
Notice
you
my
see,
beard is now gray.
yeah, when you see Relgraffor, he's a little salt and pepper now. It's got some crow's feet.
So can we get like a rundown of what's happened recently? Because I've missed, I think, a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
Oh, have you? Okay. You escaped, or you left Bitter Howl, and you were here for that because you had the encounter with the Sahuagin where you made the great move.
Yeah, so I've missed 2 of the last 3 then.
Yeah. So you had the encounter with the Sahuagin. You got to you got to Ruby Scar.
No, Bitter Hell.
No, you got to Ruby Scar. You left Bitter Howl,
We
got to
left
Ruby
Bitter
Scar.
Howl. He was there when we left because.
Oh,
he was there
right.
when-
I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. You're
It's all
right. Sorry.
good.
Sorry.
You got to Ruby Scar. You decided to stay with the ship. You and Fiona stayed with the ship while the crew went into town. Got rooms for the evening. You're in Ruby Scar to meet with the Pirates Moot to let them know that the Sunburst Banner Armada is on its way. Once you got there, your team decided to first get rooms for the evening before going to the Pirates Moot and try and buy magic items. While trying to buy magic items, they picked up a fetch quest for the magic shop owner. The fetch quest turned out to be a trap where the magic owner was trying to collect their souls essentially through a ghost. Maybe you're not really sure what he was doing. They were able to escape. They picked up an ally with a half-orc named Derwin, and Roger for age 20 years because he failed to save.
The ghost scared me.
Yeah, the ghost scared him into being 20 years old.
What happened?
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
And then Nadine fell asleep. They brought Nadine back to the ship. The day has turned into evening. Doc Asher arrived on the ship to kind of look over the stars and see what was going on there. No change, but that's where we pick up with Doc Asher coming down from the Crow's Nest, inviting you back to the tavern, you and Fiona, while having somebody watch Nadine because of Nadine's proclivity for nighttime escapades, not under her own power.
Oh, so this is like half-orc you should meet. He was possessed by a ghost. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to introduce the captain to Derwin.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Derwin is kind of just at a loss.
Is he just following
Hi,
us around,
Paige.
hanging out with us?
Yeah.
We bought him a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's
We would have
Derwin.
come back. We would have.
Bought him
There
a
he
shirt
is.
too. We bought him a shirt.
I
And a
went to
shirt?
Ruby Scar and all I got was fucked by a ghost.
Yep. Derwin is from Ruby Scar. Derwin's a local boy.
There's no reason for him to get tricked then.
we should chat him up about the council and.
Yeah, if
Best
you want
way
to
to-
buy him a drink and start talking
Oh,
about the
hell
council. Mhm.
Yep, that's what I would do. I think.
Oh, well, Derwin's down here. Yeah, the council. Well, as you all know, Pirates Moot meets every year. It's a time for the various pirate factions to come together. Faction's probably too rigid a term for what they actually are. It's a shifting group of personal interest. Myself, I was a crew member on a ship until I took an arrow to the knee.
I get it.
I understood that reference.
And but I mean, you all saved me. I'll give you as much information as I know. Right now, the biggest players in the Pirates Moot, the one you need to watch for the most is probably, pardon me as I look through my NPC notes. She's in here somewhere. Nope. Nope.
Phillips Jenkins.
No, what the hell is her name? I think it's Kendall. Yeah. Right now, the leader of the Pirates Moot is a woman named Kendall. She is the nominal head of the Moot. Realistically, there are no leaders, but every once in a while there does need to be an arbiter, essentially, of different factions, and Kendall this year has been elected to be that. She's a pirate captain of great renown, fairly wealthy, though not nearly the wealthiest pirate captain around. That would probably go to Marion. Marion Chevalier.
She's the wealthiest.
He, actually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ah.
he is
man was a
wealthy
doctor.
enough. Yeah, he's wealthy enough to be. He no longer actually captains. He owns what is probably the only proper pirate fleet on this side of the sea.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean by proper?
So there are a lot of pirate captains who like to call themselves admirals because they command one or two other ships beyond their flagship. Marion has devised a scheme where he can orchestrate his fleet from the comforts of his mansion. Marion no longer sails, and whereas other pirate admirals command loyalty through fear or mostly just fear, Marion is able to give orders and they are followed through.
Gotcha.
It was like an MLM.
Kind of. Marion does seem to reap quite a bit of profit and do not very much work sitting at the top of that pyramid.
Okay.
Very smart.
It's about the respect.
Or just a lucky fucking goof. He could just be a lucky goof.
If you have a chance to meet Marion, I would recommend courtesy.
Not calling him a goof.
I would
Oh
advise
yeah, I'm
against
not.
that.
Duh. I'm
He's
just
pretty
saying.
wise. I don't think he'd do that.
I'm not gonna fawn over some guy who's accumulated a lot of coins.
The other person to look out for is probably Nova. Nova's a female pirate, one of the oldest human pirates around. While not particularly wealthy or successful, she is very respected for defense of Ruby Scar as a whole. She was able to lead a small pirate armada in defense of the town the last time it was assaulted by a group of dwarves, a dwarven fleet from one of the republics out east. Tried to come in and impose laws, and she was able to throw them back 2 decades ago, and kind of has been riding that fame since then. But again, an extremely respected member of the Pirates Moot.
Gotcha.
So those 3 would be who I would look out for: Marion, Nova, and Kendall.
Gotcha. Well, we should let you know as well, as far as we were up north recently, and there was the Sunburst Banner. That we found plans that we plan to take to them, but they're assaulting this area.
They're in the free territories.
So Sunburst Banner's coming down with an armada.
Yep.
We are hiring though.
Probably
I
think
think,
about
right?
if you want to way out.
Yeah, we
I would not say no. This does not sound like the best place to be then.
Right.
agreed. You have a
Absolutely.
place on our ship for sure. We'd love to have you.
Do
What are
y'all
you gonna
pay?
do on a ship? What do you do on a ship, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. What are your what can we make a little deal with?
Well, I'm a dead hand with this axe, which unfortunately you don't know because I didn't attack any of you.
I
But
think
I-
I more attacked you, which was pretty
You did.
badass. Yeah.
You did, yeah.
You,
no,
you also
were.
couldn't do anything. in
Exactly. You were running.
retaliation.
You were running into that wall like you were a
Yeah.
glitchy little motherfucker.
It was
Yeah,
pretty funny.
yeah,
It was,
that happened.
Last week,
But-
when we fought, oh shit, Nadine threw up some spells to where he was kind of confused, and he looked like an NPC in a
There was
video
one they had
game.
to run in a random direction, and that random direction was the wall, so he just ran with his face
Nice.
against the wall.
Yep.
So like, you know, yeah, exactly.
It was
Living in a
it was
glitch out type
Bethesda game,
situation.
100%.
Napping
Oh,
us
yeah.
off.
Bethesda
Not,
failed us.
Live. Jeez.
Not as strong as I once was, but I'm as good once.
How
as I
long
ever
were you
was.
there?
Exactly.
How long was I in that house?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you remember the year that it was when you left?
No.
Okay. Well,
I didn't have nearly as many gray hairs.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, he just got scared. He just got spooked, and he
I
got.
say neither did Rogue before, but
It can't be that long, because Annabelle doesn't look any older than when I left. But you know,
is she an elf?
Annabelle looks amazing no matter what she does.
All right.
Well, do you think, as far as approaching the council, what would be the best?
I would say just go in there, lay out what you've got. I
Gotcha.
assume you've got some kind of documentation to prove it.
We do have
Let them-
backup. Yep.
They're going to be the way the Pirates Moot works. It's
Someone's gonna have to give a speech.
it's a lot of back
I know.
dealing. It's a lot of they kind of get together, and it's a lot of very wealthy pirates captains getting together in a room and just kind of hashing out deals. If there is a main congregation, it would be at the start of the day when they kind of go over business.
Gotcha.
And then they kind of break and wheel and deal from there. So my recommendation would be to get there during that, present your evidence, and then expect a lot of yelling and wheeling and dealing.
That'd be fun. I come to announce the death of...
Beyond that, anything else I can do for you?
You've been a great help. I'm glad that we've met, Derwin.
I'm
Go let
incredibly
the people on the ship know that you're part of the ship, and then they'll probably give you...
Yeah, they saw you with us, so you should be fine.
I mean, if you're getting ready, I've been a hand on many a ship. I can sort out getting the ship stocked and resupplied. Take that off your hands, as it were.
Yeah, get us ready to sail, so that way when we have to go to sail, we don't have to.
Absolutely. I'll be.
And there will be reimbursement and the lack having you on this boat. So we'll figure that out. But
I would. Yeah, I assume it's
getting off the island.
sailors.
I think is the more important part right now than payment. We will
Absolutely.
figure out payment though.
Yep. I will. I'll go see to the preparations for leaving. Right now, actually, I might as well start now. It's a 24-hour town, so we can get this done and get ready, and we can be out of here as soon as you guys want. All right. And Derwin gets up and leaves the bar, presumably to go get your ship ready to go.
Cool. That's my activity. I might get some beers and kind of just listen around to if I can hear anything.
Okay.
Is there a band playing tonight?
Yeah, there's a band playing.
Are they?
Can I do a perception check to notice cool shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a perception check.
What? Hang on a second.
Ha!
Because of my cool fucking goggles I got.
I couldn't remember if you bought them or not.
He did.
Okay.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Those are goggles.
That is
A
unfortunate.
1 and a 2?
Here's what you notice.
It's gonna be so good when it hits though.
I'm just like adjusting the goggles.
There is it's not a goggles, it's a spyglass. Remember, it's a silver spyglass with the constellations etched in. So what you do functionally at this bar is you pull out this spyglass and you kind of look around the interior.
You look like a nerd. You look like a dork.
Which is a little bit strange. But the number one thing that you notice is Rover 4.
And Fred.
A young-ish Spring Eladrin steps up to the stage and begins playing a tune that you are very familiar with. It's a song you grew up with. And Festus, you are in Blakemore's Rest, getting ready to play one of the many songs of your people. Go ahead and give me a performance check, Festus.
Will do. Let me. Tabletop not found. What are you talking about?
You have to touch him to do that, Ben.
I was touching fucking
Myself.
I was touching Fred.
Okay.
I'm not a
If you want
son.
an extra 4.
So, Fred, if you
Festus.
roll that D4, where it says D4 and roll 20, it'll roll a D4 for you. You can add it to your 16.
Yeah, guy.
Carson, I don't think when I go as I can't change to Festus, so I don't think I can roll as Festus.
No, you can roll as yourself, though. You should be able to go as Charles. Oh, you know what? It's because I can give you character control over the character, Ben. Why on earth would you want control of your own character?
Foolish.
God. And what you all see is this. A young green-haired Eladrin.
Well, shit, I think I know that guy.
You sure do. How about
Like
can be
5'5",
controlled and
probably.
edited by Charles N. Okay, Ben, you should be able to roll as Festus now.
Sick.
You may need to refresh the browser.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Rolled. Ooh. It rolled in. Roll 20 for us.
Did it? I don't see it.
Or
Oh,
not
no.
roll 20
Oh.
in D&D
Oh, the
Beyond.
guidance.
No, in D&D
No,
Beyond. it
D&D
rolled
Beyond.
for us.
It's got our campaign. Yep.
Still not going.
Festus.
I will take that 24 roll though.
Sick.
Yeah,
I did like
I'll
8 before that, so
I'll take that 24 because that's the one that I saw when I clicked over. So, given that you had a 24 roll for performance, Festus, what's your performance sound like?
You know, it kind of goes along with the music that was playing that we were just hearing because I was really fucking with that. It's more of a not celebratory, but not somber. It's just kind of an upbeat, but definitely like the lower range on a. I have a lute.
Hell yeah.
Which is not very low range, to be fair. But it's more just a drinking song. Festus is closing in on his friends, and he's reminiscing about drinking with Relgrafor. He misses my man.
While he's playing, Relgrafor is making like a swooping like to the side.
Yeah.
To like come up on the stage and like join him.
Hell yeah.
Like next to him.
Absolutely. Festus, you see a tall salt and pepper version of Relgrafor. Could be like Relgrafor's dad. Come up and join you on stage.
Without stopping playing, he kind of looks at him up in amazement and then complete shock.
I haven't
then
looked
he's
in a
like,
mirror yet.
the performance must go on. And he thinks to himself, he's like, we'll talk about this later. But then he just keeps shredding.
All right. So you two have that moment up on stage playing 24. It's a incredible performance, rapt attention. Fred, on that 16 perception.
Plus 4, so 16
okay.
or 20.
Yeah, 20.
Hell yeah. There you go, Ben. I see it come through.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah,
Hey,
Ben.
even better.
On that 20 perception check, Fred, as captain, you clock a couple things. Festus is not the only member of the Rancid Dragon who is in the bar right now.
Nice.
You clock your previous quartermaster, Primus, the Kenku quartermaster, now presumably the Kenku captain of the Rancid Dragon. And you also spot Ned, the second mate, presumably now. Well, no, she would still be the second mate because Kona was the bosun. Ned, the dark elf, second mate.
I go talk to Primus, new captain, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure who this is or what the ragged.
Well,
Rancid-
so the Shy.
That was the ship we were on originally.
Right. So Shy was their captain. We were on their boat. So
Our captain. Yeah.
yeah,
their
we'll have
captain,
to.
we
make
lost
sure
our
that-
boat.
Oh, Captain,
No.
my Captain.
The original ship we were on, when
Mhm.
you hulked out when we were running away from the woods.
Yeah.
That
They
was our
had-
captain, the guy
they
that was
dipped,
with you
yeah.
originally, that got us out and then
Okay.
died. We were on a boat with the people that you're talking to now. They were above us in the pecking order, and now
Yeah, they're the crew
Oh.
of the. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, I'll go
Primus-
talk to the new captain.
yeah, Primus. Oh, I see you made it out, lad. This is Primus.
This is a little Tengu. Hello there.
Hello there. I'm a pirate. Aye.
Yeah, just really.
Well, I'm glad to see you made it. Been a hell of a journey. Is Shy with you?
I'm gonna look at when I see them meeting at Festus and start transitioning to a kind of dour song.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we lower it. We lower it down.
Yeah.
Absolutely. On a 25 performance check, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want to do with your performance. So, Captain Shy is here. I'm with you, lad.
No, I think something happened to him.
I'll be there with him.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
We're both just
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got into quite the predicament getting out. He gave his life for us. We helped him get power that we've never seen before, and he helped us escape from the Sunburst Banner.
He's definitely dead.
Keep your voice down.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Right. That's not something we talk about in any kind of company.
You alright, Luke?
All right. That
Wasn't worried.
that's all right.
I'd keep it hush hush. I'd make sure.
You watch whatever the Kenku version of a like
Going pale.
profound emotion is.
Oh.
Like his feathers on his crown, or the crown of his head, kind of droop a little bit. He takes his very brightly plumed cap off. Primus, in the way that Kenku dress, as a Kenku, Primus is a raven folk, so he's all black. He's probably old enough to have a little bit of molting, a little bit of gray, probably speckling here and there in his coloration, but by and large, he is charcoal black. To augment this, he wears the most garishly colored cloak you've ever seen, made of all kinds of bird feathers. He is a cornucopia of color in his dress.
He's a peacock.
He is a peacock, literally. There are probably lots of peacock feathers all over him. That being said, he takes his hat off, his feathers droop. You see in the corner of his corvid eye, little tears start to well up. This is a good man that we lost.
Agreed.
Yeah. Did right.
He did. We actually we obtained a bow, and it is called the Shy Banshee. Shy was someone very close to helped us. He was.
That's a good name. And I assume he went out screaming.
Oh, he went out like a fucking baller.
Well, we happened to come back. We saw something happen, and we were able to swoop in and take out quite a bit of the armada, ideally delaying them. We sailed here straight away after that.
Have you made it to the Pirates Moot yet?
No, we just got here not an hour ago and landed. The Pirates Moot is off now. I just hope that we're able to persuade them to the danger.
We actually have some evidence. We found some full-fledged evidence of them heading this way.
Fantastic. Well, in the morning then, we'll head to the Pirates Moot and present what evidence you have, as well as what we were able to do. As I said,
as far as like a boat here that's new, and I know it's pirates, but like, is there any kind of ledger of like who's
Car registration?
Basically, like, is there like a offhand kind of like knowing that we're, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm asking here. I've been watching a lot of Space Odyssey, and they do, or the registration and shit. Like,
there's nothing like that.
Okay.
Your ship
Proof
is,
of ownership.
Yeah.
Right. Proof. Okay.
Yeah. Proof of ownership is who's standing at the helm.
Got you. Okay. Perfect. And that's why I figured, since we're pirates.
Yep. Yeah. That's proof of ownership is is whoever's in command of the ship at the time, given orders that are followed.
We're new to this. We were just your guys' little deckhands recently, and so now we have a whole new ship to come about. So.
And that's well earned. You. It sounds like you're gonna do great things.
I'm gonna grab a round for the crew.
Aye. And as you grab around for the crew, you notice a couple other people from the old ship. You see Duncan Steele, the first mate, presumably now bosun. You see Egg. Die.
You whisper into his brain.
Hell yes, I do.
No, you don't whisper into his brain. You whisper into Ugug's brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugug is also there.
Yeah.
Along with Strix.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna. For sure, I'm just gonna sack my. Ugug, you want a drink?
A tankard flies past your head.
Can I grab it? Can I try to do like a?
Yeah,
like
give me a dex. Yeah, you're not a monk, but
yeah, no, but I just want to try. Just
absolutely.
Regular dex or dex save.
No, just be regular dex. So give me a. So if your acrobatics is better, you can give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, they're the same, but let's do acrobatics just for fun of it.
Okay.
13.
You get a finger on it, which causes it to spin. And roll me a d20.
Roll, okay. Backslash R1D.
15.
Oh.
It clatters onto the ground. Doesn't hit anybody.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'll say out loud, not in his head. Fill it up.
Excellent. And you order a round of drinks for the crew. They kind of reminisce on Captain Shy. Each shares the story of how Captain Shy found them and picked them up from wherever they had been. And, you know, the lives that they were leading and what a great man that this was that saw something in them and nurtured that gift to bring them into a better, more free life from wherever they had left. Yeah, and is there anything else anybody else wants to do? Like I said, there are card games going on. There are lots of people in this bar. There's lots of celebration happening in the streets.
After this performance, I'm gonna tell Relgrafor, dude, what happened? Your hair. He doesn't notice the features as much, but like the obvious slight change in the hair color. It's only been.
I haven't looked in a mirror yet.
It's been about a week.
Like
about a week. What have you been through?
It's gotten a little longer, but like it's the same.
Hey, I think honestly it's a great look.
Thanks.
Like 20% sexier. You could say.
Well, like I did get shot by some lasers that kind of did that to me early. When you were sick the morning.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, lesson learned. Don't try random chowder from a dude. But not a cook. Lesson learned. It looked good.
I feel like random chowder.
I'm gonna play some cards.
Not a good thing.
All right, play some cards. Excellent.
Do you need any money?
I would also like to
hand you a bag.
Hell yeah.
It's a bag of holding, Ben, and it's got 75 gold in it.
Sweet.
Oh shit! I don't know if I have.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've got 130.
I'm gonna make a return on this.
All right, you've got.
You're good.
There are a couple different tables. You can go play the low rollers table if you want to, or you can play a more high stakes table. They're all playing 3 Dragon Ante.
What's the buy-in?
Depends on which you want to go. You've got a 1 gold buy-in, a 5 gold buy-in, or a 20 gold buy-in.
I'm gonna start at the 5.
Same.
All right. So we've got a 5 gold buy-in. Everybody. So the way that this works is the same as it's previous, but just to run down again, we're gonna roll a d4, we're gonna roll a d6, and we're gonna roll a d8. The highest combination of that wins. You're gonna be able to roll. You're gonna be able to bet or fold after each of the rolls.
You just have 4, 6, and 8, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start with a d4.
All right.
I hit the wrong button.
You're all just playing against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there like other people playing, or is it just us?
No, it's me.
Okay.
Why
We're
can't
doing
I?
fateful.
Why doesn't that work? Hang on, sorry guys. I can't ever figure out. I want to just get my actual. Okay. So you roll around the table real quick. It's a 5 gold buy-in. So we've got 5 gold from everybody in the pot right now. Anybody want to raise? We're going to start with Festus. We'll say you're on the right of the dealer.
Kid, do they see my hand?
Nope.
Everyone,
Okay, so,
they can't, but we see what you rolled.
yeah,
Okay.
I know, but you know, role playing. There's
If you want to do GM rolls, you could send it just to the GM so that no one else sees it.
I'm probably going to do that from now on.
If you do upper left corner where the dice is, you click GM and then roll whatever dice he asks for.
So you raise 10. That's going to pass to Fred. Fred, do you want to raise or lower? Or do you want to raise or you want to match fold? All right, so Fred's out. So we're at 10. You've got 2 other people at the table with you. It's kind of a 4-person game at max. So you've got a orc and a goblin.
Doc Asher also rolled.
And me.
Oh, Doc Asher. All right, so you've got 1 other person at the table.
Okay, so I'm
you've
gonna
got just
match. I'm gonna match.
You're gonna match at 10. All right.
Yep.
The orc at the table also matches at 10, and raises another 2.
But come here.
So Festus, you match at 2. Doc Asher, you want to match or you want to fold?
I'll match.
All right, so
Okay.
you match at 2. So we're all at 17 in the pot. Everybody go ahead and roll me that d6. Oh. Festus, can you see yours?
Yes, sir.
All right, Doc Asher, you're going to be first next. You're going to be first this time.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Wait, so does the buy-in not go into the pot?
The buy-in does go into the
20.
pot.
So it should be at 35 right now.
We're at 17 from everybody.
I'm
Well,
raising.
it was a 5 gold buy-in, right?
Yeah, it was a 5 gold buy-in.
There's
5
4
for me.
people, so that's 20.
Yeah, 20. And
And
then,
then 3 people raised 7.
yeah.
No, they raised. No,
3
they
people
raised up.
12.
It says
Oh,
raise.
you raised 10 gold. Yeah, okay, so
He didn't raise 10. He raised
got
10.
it.
Yeah, raised 10, yeah.
So yeah, everyone has put in 17 is what you're saying. I
Yeah.
get it, you said 17.
Except for me, who put in 5.
Yeah, except for, you who put in 5.
I'll raise 5 then. I'll raise it to 23.
All right, raise 5. That's going to come around to the orc. The orc is going to push in 10.
So
Uh,
23.
And that's
How you
going to come around to
Where'd
Do
the
what?
extra 2 come from in 17?
the orc raised.
Raised 10.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
It's-
thinking you were saying the total pot was 17, but then I realized you're saying individually everyone has put in 17, and then that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yes. Yeah, so we're up to 10. That's going to go over to Fred. Do you want to call, or no, Fred, you're out. That's going to go to Festus. Do you want to call at 10, or do you want to only, you want to fold? You want to call at 10? All right.
Yeah.
So you call at 10, that comes back around to Doc Asher. Do you want to put in another 5, or you want to fold?
I'll put in another 5.
All right, so that's 3 more at 10. Let's roll that D8, friends. Damn, he's got a
Love that
terrible
I can't
poker
see it
face.
either.
It's all about value betting out here. It's all about value betting.
All
baby.
right, that is
Watching
going
a lot
to
of
be
professional
the orc. The orc is going to start by throwing in 5. And then it's going to come around to, it'll go to Benny.
Going to raise 10, so raise it up to a total of 15.
Raise it up to 15, absolutely. Doc Asher, you're going to raise, or you're going to call?
I think I'm gonna fold.
All
I'm
right,
gonna fold.
Doc Asher folds. The orc also matches you at 15. So now it's time to reveal what you got, friends.
So you got
He has.
You don't see what either of you rolled, so other than the first one.
Yeah. So Benny, what did you roll?
15 total.
15 total.
Okay.
Hey, you were hard bluffing.
You got-
hard bluffing.
What's an 8
Nice, Ben.
plus 6 plus 2? 16?
16.
You got 16.
Motherfucker.
Fuck.
Double or nothing.
You want to go double or nothing?
Grin.
I'm out. I'm bowing out.
Roll a d10. Or would you have to
Or
go
do
through all
D20
three?
No,
high low.
D20 high low.
You just want to like play war at this point and see who gets the higher roll.
Yeah.
All right, you both draw 2 cards. Roll a d20 for me, Ben.
Roll them open, because since this one doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Oh, you win.
Maybe.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Holy shit.
So that's
So he has to double. He
Yeah,
has to
he's gonna double.
this, right?
Yeah, he's still doing it. Oh, I've got a calculator right here. Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, right?
for
That
this.
One of my
calculator, yeah.
personality traits is gambler.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to playing. I've been looking forward to playing this whole time, man.
So that's calculator is gonna be 20 plus 36 plus 60 times 2 is that's marker roll. He hands you 232 gold.
Is that the pot also?
That's the pot doubled.
Wait.
So the pot was 116 that he took, and we didn't double or nothing. So he hands you the other 116.
I'm glad you didn't lose that, because you would have been fucked if you lost that, dude.
I would have doubled or nothing till I won. That was the plan.
He would have run away with the ship.
Well, I have.
You
I could've
captain,
just kept. I was just gonna persuade him and then deceive that I had the money over and over again.
He would have
Take
given
him back
Wait, what was the
room
total
and murder
again?
him.
I'm sorry.
232 gold.
Should I take out 5 for my buy-in?
Yeah.
No, you get the buy-in too.
Yeah, you get everything back.
So you should have taken out 5 to start. Well, actually, you don't need to take out any money. Just leave your money where it's at and add the 232.
Okay.
Because you took the pot and
Sweet.
you didn't lose any money. Yeah, we're good.
I'm going to
This orc.
step over.
Anybody who's playing can give me an insight check
Yes.
or watching
Oh.
the game.
Yeah, I would be watching. When you said playing, I thought you meant just playing D&D.
Yeah, and playing D&D. Yeah.
That's why I rolled
Anybody
originally.
who's playing, yeah. Anybody, yeah. All those people who are not playing who are on this call,
They aren't allowed to roll.
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll start with Doc Asher. Doc Asher, this orc looks really relaxed. Like he just money comes, money goes. Doesn't look really bad. Relgrafor and Festus. This orc looks stacked, loaded. Like he came to just fuck around. This is fuck around money.
Oh,
This
shit.
is like he does not give a shit about losing this money. Like this is 23 platinum to him is not even breakfast. Is the kind of air that he's putting on.
Festus isn't impressed because he's at the 5 table. Because Festus is about to. He's just like, lucky break. And then he moves over to the 20 gold table. I'm going to play around over there.
All right, you want to play? All right, we can roll through this. You want to roll through this really quickly?
Yeah, I was about to say this will be the last one.
All right, roll me a D4, a D6, and a D8.
And you don't have to do GM ones now because no other players are playing. So you don't have to hide it
I
from them.
already did my D4, but
Since the orc at the table looks so relaxed, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, dude, what's your secret for being so chill? Do you smoke?"
I live by the philosophy: if money's your problem and you've got a bunch of money, you don't have problems.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom. But do you smoke? I pull out my pipe. I'm like, I'm gonna take a smoke break if you want to join. You seem pretty cool, dude.
I mean, if you're inviting, hell yeah,
I'm gonna try to find
true bar
Imogen.
moment, like.
yeah.
If Rolfragor is not gonna play with Festus, I'm gonna invite Rolfragor too and be like, you.
I'm gonna find Imogen first, but yes.
Okay, well, meet us outside. I'm gonna go outside.
Festus, over the course of your hands at the table, you managed to win 155 more gold.
Nice.
dude, great to be back with the team. This has brought me nothing but good fortune.
Useful money.
You
All
were
right.
sick for a week and now you're winning money.
Yeah. Fiona, we haven't heard from you yet. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're at the bar?
Where's it?
There's so many cats on stream right now, and it's so cute.
Right?
Wait, cat.
Peanut.
Oh, I didn't even see that he was holding her.
And then Ben just had one go across the back of his
Yeah.
couch.
She's too shy to get on screen.
Aw.
Maybe.
Gee, I don't know. I didn't really think about what I would be doing because I wanted to see if Ben was gonna lose all of his money. That's this, I guess. I guess she would probably just like go buy a beer. Maybe she would be sitting by Imogene.
Okay.
That's what Imogene did, right?
Yeah, I was just grabbing a pint.
Yeah.
It's so good to see. Last time we really got to talk was when you got poisoned. I don't know if you remember that, but at least finding that poison antidote was really nice. We were so scared because, not that you're only good for healing, but
You're the only one good at healing.
yeah.
That was perfect.
That's fair.
I
yeah.
think I know much about you. Like, after we kind of go through, what do you think we should do after, like, telling this council about what we know?
Well, I really don't know.
That's fair.
I'm just kind of along for the ride right now.
Same, like,
Trying to forget about that poisoning thing.
agreed.
With the wizard that you
Feel that.
have on your ship.
Well, he was,
Yeah.
he was polymorph. We still don't know the end of that. We do have the
You have the blow dart.
blow dart
Wait,
that he used.
We're not
So
sure
the
why
wizard, so he was in a tower, but all of his pupils and himself were polymorphed, or something was weird that we had to, get them all righted. But I know I do feel, especially since some of the crew was against us bringing him, he has made us some potions and he's kind of helping Nadine out. But I do understand if you feel hesitant against him. Because I'll keep an eye out of him, obviously it's Nadine too, but if you have any reservations, obviously.
Yeah.
How do you know when he was a giant ape, right? He was a giant ape?
He was a giant ape with a
Yeah, I
wizard's
don't
hat.
remember. I wrote this all down too, and I literally forgot. Like, I should have just read my notes before I got on. I was like, what wizard?
I just want to make sure that who is it that you follow?
Oh crap.
The one true
The
God.
Phoenix. The Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
Follows the Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Phoenix is
The original.
Shy Banshee, right?
No, the original
Nope.
Phoenix.
The
Acolyte
original.
is Shy Banshee.
Should be.
Got you. Okay. Okay.
I do
So
that every time.
I know. Okay. So the what's her name?
Sonora.
Yep.
Sonora. Okay. Sonora.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know much about the Phoenix, right? I don't think so.
Not really. You follow the old gods.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're a
Wait. So
Satan
which gods
child.
would those be?
So actually,
That would be the original pantheon. So Imogen is specifically a follower of Lasus, the god of the sea, which you guys didn't have a whole lot of interaction with in the first campaign.
yeah.
But that's Ben.
He actually,
Benny's character followed Kahea. His first character followed Kahea.
Mhm.
Myron followed Kahea. Obviously, Janelle, Malkira followed.
Yeah.
Why can I not remember? Gatotal.
Whitney followed Ganya.
Whitney followed Ganya. Yeah, so the old,
Dylan didn't believe in gods.
the Womir and Total side.
I only know really much about old gods as far as technically it's kind of a secret, but so I follow Lace. I feel Lasus. He actually helped me get Wick here.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. When I went on a walkabout, I into the swamp. I came to this realization of the old gods, and it blessed me with Wick here. But I don't know much about it, like as far as feel into a god, because there's not much outside of Wick that was given to me. But as far as like following a new god, as is there like an area that follows the Sonora?
No, the The
wild
constellations are
lands.
kind of the constellations are kind of spread out in their worship. By and large, you can kind of paint with a broad brush the I believe the democracies, so like the Eastern democracies, are Phoenix followers more or less. The old gods are very regimented in the way that the old gods are worshipped are very regimented on the land, and obviously the Sunburst Banner is all about the light. And then the islands are much more loosey-goosey on kind of who follows what and why. It's mostly a tradition thing, like my dad did this, or my mom did this, my grandma did this. So it's kind of what I follow. The constellations also are, obviously, you can look up and see them. So it's a lot easier to kind of relate to in that way. Almost like, somebody who worships the sun. You can feel the sun, you can see the sun. Whereas the old gods are much more intangible, especially being locked behind or outside into the outer planes behind that forever fence.
Gotcha.
Arcane fence.
So I know as a cleric, you kind of have to connect with your god a little bit to gain. How do you feel in this area about that? Like, is there a place that you would like to go to get closer to him?
That is a fantastic question. Well, I feel like the Phoenix really is just I feel like that's where all my magic comes from, like the fire and everything. I feel like I'm lucky that my that I could connect to the Phoenix anywhere, because kind of ties into like the whole sun thing, and also just like fire being an element, I can connect wherever I go, I think.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just kind of wonder, but I think that's interesting. So you, does your family then worship Lasis, or is it just you?
I mean, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm kind of an outlier of my family. That they aren't much of worshipers of all, right? Is that right, Carson? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Yeah, like
I mean, you would have been raised. It's akin to like your grandma goes to church, and so you go to church every Easter and Christmas, but that's it. It's not a big deal. Religion in itself is not a codified thing in the place that you're from.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, once I got this connection, when I separated from my family, it became stronger. So, I don't know. I still don't know necessarily why Wick was called to me, but I know I can coax that motherfucker back from where he comes from when he. I like turn away from Wick and like sometimes he can die, and like there's like a lot of fish I gotta coax him back from the Feywild with. It's pretty intense, yeah. I have like 200 pounds of dried fish on me right now because it takes 100 pounds for me to get him back from the Feywild.
Wait, would that like smell?
Yeah, it's in a bag of holding.
It's in a bag of holding. Yeah. I wouldn't know, like,
It would be like beef jerky.
Yeah. She constantly smells faintly of dried fish.
Faintly. Yeah. It's like a whiff that you get, like, if I move, like.
Yeah. But it's also hard to distinguish from the smell of fish just in general, as you are every Minus Coast.
Oh, yeah, duh. I'm so... Everything probably always smells like fish right now.
Well, hell yeah.
Kind of gross. I didn't think about that.
I'm so happy that you got this drink with me. I'm glad that maybe we can help each other with our journey of figuring out our deities, our...
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, our little god things.
Our little god
you know?
As this is wrapping up, I want to walk up to Imogen and say, do you remember that thing I gave you to put in the bag of holding?
Sure do. Hold on just one moment. It's in my inventory.
Can I take that real quick?
Hold on a second. What was it? The glass ball with gray mist?
Yep.
I'll grab it with a claw.
Mm-hmm.
And then take it out of the bag of holding.
Right in my gloved hand. And then walk outside.
Okay. You walk outside.
To join... not Doc.
Yeah, Doc.
Fred. Oh, Doc
Oh, it
and
is Doc.
yeah, Doc
Yeah.
and
Doc and the orc.
Not
The
sir.
The
It is
currently
Doc.
Oh, yeah,
unnamed.
we're at
I keep
Yeah.
wanting to say sir because like it's Doc
Yeah.
and sir.
I got it
It's
right
just
this
like,
time, but thought I was wrong.
3-letter
Yeah.
names.
Yeah. So you join Doc and the unnamed orc, who are just in that way that guys sometimes do. You don't need names. You just like it's your best fucking friend, and you don't ever ask for a first name, ever.
Exactly.
It's
Hanging
just
out.
you.
Just
Yeah.
dudes being dudes.
It's just dudes being dudes. Talking about he is very interested in any kind of Star Talk you want to give. It's fucking rad, man. It's wild.
Funny. It's nuts,
Dude.
isn't it?
It is crazy that oh no, he's down here. That's like the wildest shit I've ever heard, man. That's
Oh, so anyway, we're like in town because we're looking for like this guy. We're looking for a few people. There's like some pirates and shit, some
Yeah.
animals,
okay.
some real serious
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah,
looking for?
it's like rich dude. This rich dude, he like
Oh, you're
puts
looking
all
for
his shit in
Marion.
the house. Yeah.
Yeah, Marion. He's a bad guy. I mean, we're all technically bad guys. Bad's subjective, but he is a commanding human being.
You know?
Yeah, I sailed. I mean, that's honestly how I got as rich as I am. I sailed for Marion for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know, it just got too big, diminishing returns, as it were. His area is kind of saturated, and it's a young man's game. So I cut my money, got my losses, and parted on good terms. I mean, he's not a bad guy to, you know, he's exacting and expects results, but as long as you continue to deliver, you know, it's kind of where I got my philosophy. If money's your problem and you got money, you don't have problems.
Makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. Oh, this is my buddy Rolfagor. Is he outside yet?
Hey, yeah, Rofer walking up about this time.
He's he had a run-in with a ghost. You should tell him about that run-in with the ghost, man.
No shit.
Yeah. I
Yeah, shit.
got trapped in a house while trying to escape.
Holy shit.
Everyone else bailed. It was great.
We did. It was the smart thing to do.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Rofer, is there anything you're looking to accomplish with it?
Yes. Are you interested in magic items?
I mean, sure. It's not my usual thing, but what do you got?
We found this really powerful orb in the house.
Yeah?
It, like, I don't know. It kind of makes anything you want happen.
Huh.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. It is crazy.
Like, I don't need it
You don't, huh?
because I've used it.
Okay.
Like, you may not know this about me, but I wasn't always this handsome.
You are a devastatingly good-looking man.
Thank you. And it's all possible through the orb.
Huh.
Would you be interested in buying this orb?
Wow, that was a really long sales pitch, man.
Let's see. What's this guy's insight gonna be?
I guess.
He's high. He's high.
He is high.
Remember?
He is high.
I buy dumb shit. I used to buy dumb shit when I was high all the time.
You know what? This guy seems like a buddy. I'm gonna give him guidance.
You're giving guidance to the orc?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you touch the orc, you whisper a little bit of...
You got this, man.
He is also a pirate, very used to operating in stressful situations
Yeah.
under the influence. So
I
am not going to give him disadvantage.
Suggest you purchase this off of me.
Okay, so that's a spell. So
Yep.
he does get to make a wisdom save off of
16.
You use a piece of honeycomb.
Nah. Got a drum. I don't need
Yeah.
that shit.
that. So
Am right.
It's too bad.
Say he's probably got stats similar to. Let's see. Who on the Rancid Dragon is he going to have stats similar to? Not Kona, because Kona's specifically built. So we'll say he's like a Primus.
Fail.
Failed. All right.
So I just have advantage. That's all it gives me.
Oh, okay.
Or no. You have to do exactly what I said.
Yeah, he has to do exactly what you say. Yeah.
I was thinking I was casting the other one.
Nope. Yeah, you did suggestion, not friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he is gonna buy this off of you. How much you want?
100 gold.
Oh yeah, he hands over 100 gold easy. He touches it with an ungloved hand.
Yep, that was the goal.
Yeah, he just reaches out and takes it.
Chaotic neutral, Roger.
And he succeeds on his save.
And I disappear.
And you see his eyes glow a vibrant green. And he says, "Oh my god, this is an orb of power."
And I disappear.
Yep, you disappear, he pockets it, and he has taken this cursed orb.
Wow.
Money's not your problem anymore, or
Here he comes, just making things weird again. Thanks, Rolfagor.
I wanted to use it, but I knew that I didn't want to use it. But I wanted someone to use it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a kingmaker.
I just smoke with a guy. It's always about the orbs.
Handing out curses. It's ridiculous.
Face shit.
You know,
Exactly. That's right.
And I'm just.
Yeah.
You
was
see
gonna
me
say,
in
ask
the
his
bar
name.
again. I just apparate into the bar.
Yeah, you apparate into the bar. That's fine. His eyes glow green. He is no longer interested in talking, because he's got some shit to do now that he's exceptionally good at shit.
He's like, now I must do.
Yeah.
Can we know what it was now that it's not in our hands?
No.
Damn it.
No,
He's coming back later. This is an orb
no, you
with a
can't know what this
magical
orb does.
cursed
You
orb.
know generally what this orb does. It steals your soul if you fail a wisdom save.
But he passed.
He did pass his wisdom save, so it does some real good shit if you pass your wisdom save. Yeah. Yeah, he passed his wisdom save. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't pass his wisdom save, but that's all right.
I was too, but I was fine either way.
Yeah. Awesome. Great for him. Bully. Yeah, so his eyes glow green. They're still glowing when he walks away. And he is off. You don't know his name. He is a well-dressed, rich orc. So yeah, Doc, your smoking buddy just kind of left. You gonna hang out and stay up the rest of the evening, or are you gonna get some rest early because you know you do have to go to the Moot in the morning?
Might as well get some rest.
That wine looks so great. I'm very jealous.
I like that goblet.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. All right, so you all go to bed. Wake up the next morning.
I'm gonna do
Primus.
my.
Yeah, go ahead, and if you want to use your Mark of the Blood Curse, you can.
Before we went to bed,
Mhm.
Festus would also go around seeing how everybody did, just very light
Yep. Absolutely.
interactions of just like, hey, glad you guys are still good.
Oh,
I'm
better.
back.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, holy shit, I kind of forgot. Also, I don't know if he's mentioned it. I would literally say everything that Rogafor's done.
Yep.
As far as like just his wisdom or whatever the
He
things
got
that
in the
were
beam of light.
switched.
He
And,
drank the magic water.
yeah.
If
he hasn't
mentioned
anything-
another magic water.
Sometimes it's not all there. So just
I'm a himbo now.
Yeah, he's a himbo, hardcore himbo.
Old man himbo.
He's an old man.
Oh, thanks for taking care of him. I just,
Rel
like, reach up
Griffour.
to pat your like elbow because
Where are you
I'm pretty
sleeping, and are you on your own?
I mean, if Fest doesn't have a room, he can shack up with me. But if he's already got a room since they
Festus
were
does
here,
have a room.
then yeah, I'm on my own.
Okay. Rogafor, as you go to sleep, you awaken. You're aware that you're in a dream, but you're in a dream. It doesn't feel like Fey magic that's transported you. You're very familiar with Fey shit. And there is a throne that you're standing in front of. The throne is all onyx and obsidian. It's dark black. Sitting on the throne is a figure resplendent in gold armor with blonde hair. He is beautiful, more beautiful even than you, which is hard.
He's got 22.
Yeah, it's hard to do. But he looks at you and says, "Well, now." He's going to be right there. Nope, that's more. He's going to be that kind of southern right there. Now, hello. It is pleasant to meet you. I understand you've had a bit of a dust up these past couple of days, and just wanted to introduce myself properly and thank you for your patronage.
Who are you?
Well, I go by a lot of names, but you can call me, let's see, something your Parlance would be familiar with. How about just Captain?
I mean,
All right.
I've already got a captain, but
I don't see.
is there a better name for?
Nah, not for one like me. Unfortunately, we go by lots of titles, and there's not really anything that anything I've got to share right now. Mostly, I wanted to bring you here because I've got a bit of a, not a conundrum per se, but I've got an offer for you. I know that you were recently taken advantage of, and I know that that strikes deeply into your heart as an injustice upon the world. I have the means.
Still haven't looked in a mirror.
I have the means to rectify this injustice. Well, I have the means to provide you with the ability to rectify this injustice, and the only thing you need to do is execute it to its fullest consent. I'm asking you specifically to kill this young man, Taylor, pardon me. I will get you to him, and I will get you home safely.
That was the guy that fucked me, right?
I was the guy that fucked you, yes, sir.
Absolutely.
100% fantastic. And he waves his hands. A silvery purple portal opens in front of you. There, lying in his bed asleep, is Taylor. You have the obsidian dagger in your hand, which it is in your hand.
All right.
And you do what? You lash out and take him?
I am going to... Is this before I've actually, taken a long rest?
It'll be in the process of taking a long rest. So
So I
if you
still
want to
have-
reset your stuff, then go ahead.
Okay, because I have one spell slot left at second level before I take a long rest. Okay. Then I am going to cast Silence in
Great.
the room as I go in.
Absolutely. You step through the purple portal. It looks... Give me a perception check really quickly.
Yep. It's a terrible idea. Yep, doing it.
You look out the window and you notice, first of all, you're not in anywhere that could be described as tropical.
Okay.
You are outside the window. It is dark because it's night, but it's also cold. The trees are pine trees. There's a light dusting of snow across the land as you look out. You also see mid-flight an owl is about 2 feet from a rabbit, and they're both just frozen, not moving. And as you look at,
Not ice frozen, but just...
not ice frozen,
Okay,
just frozen.
I got it. Okay.
In motion. You also look over at Taylor, and he is not breathing. There does not appear to be... It seems like time has been stopped for you to walk in and execute this man.
Yeah. Kind of slit his throat.
Fantastic.
I was going to.
You slit his throat. The dagger, as you pull it out, some of that blood seeps up into the knife's edge, and the ruby glows a little bit.
Is it
The
just
predominant-
like Shy's dagger?
It is. It's Shai's
Okay.
dagger. Yeah, it's exactly what happened when Shai used his
Yep.
dagger. The rest, he does join the Dark
Yeah.
Brotherhood 100%.
Yeah.
The rest of the blood pools and swirls out of this rapidly desiccating body back into the throne room and disappears behind that onyx throne somewhere. And the figure, Captain, sitting on the throne with his regal golden armor and golden hair says, "I thank you. I appreciate that. Shai was more reticent to make right the wrongs of the world, and I appreciate a man of gumption and talent.
Now that I've done this, can I ask who he was?
Taylor, this
Yeah.
young, he was a young man who fell in love with a woman who was trapped in immortal pain, and rather than seeking a way to rectify that pain by releasing her spirit from the coil, that is the mortal realm, he proceeded to feed people to her, people that in his own silly way he deemed unnecessary or unworthy, particularly people who attempted to find deals for things that were already well priced. He was a confused young man, not particularly somebody bad, but
It's not great.
not great. And he's a man that caused you some harm, and I don't rightly mind taking him out of this world, honestly. It was
Feel better.
excellent, fantastic. Well, with that, I appreciate your doing me this kindness. Should you ever come across anyone that you would like to see this situation rectified, depending on their own personal prowess and power, I may be able to lend aid to you. Beyond that, have a wonderful evening. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And a portal opens behind you. You see your sleeping body, and you can step out and step into your body and pass the rest of the evening.
I do.
Excellent. As you wake up, you also have, what was the original deal for? 2 bags of holding?
Yes.
Yeah, you have an additional 2 bags of holding that you had come up with Tyler for. Yeah.
Still old. Have lunch in the mirror. I don't know. I won't know until I look. I won't know until I notice something different or don't.
Yep. Absolutely. You wake up
I
and
do
you're
have
gone for a
a
little bit.
question. Because we did say that we would give the blood ruby dagger to Fred. Was that just not yet?
Even if you have given the ruby dagger to Fred, the ruby dagger was in his hand.
Got you. Okay. I mean, that's.
Is it still in my hand?
It depends. Have you given it to Fred?
Well,
Fred.
I think we did.
Okay.
What's
then
this
no.
about a ruby blood dagger? What now?
So
Captain Shy had
Captain Shy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Imogen, please.
No. Captain Shy had a blood ruby dagger that we took off, and I think we just said that it would just pass to Captain because I wrote down here give to Fred. But that was also.
I made jokes that I was going to take it, but then I handed it to you.
Right. Okay.
So I should add that then.
Yeah, so you've got an onyx dagger with a ruby set hilt. It's and a blade that's curved backwards. So it's like a paring knife.
Well, I guess at this
Mainly
point,
it's because you didn't have weapons in your normal form, so now you have a dagger that you can use.
This is the dagger that Shai used to carve his arm, and where the blood seeped up into his hand, and he cast that spell to kill the guard that Fiona was walking with.
Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but is this in the inventory and can I add it to myself?
You can just add a dagger. It's not, as far as you know, any kind of special magical dagger.
And then if you want
okay.
to, once you click on it, you can go to customize and then put in the notes what it blood, red, ruby. Or,
yeah.
It's an onyx dagger with a ruby hilt.
So
If
it's
you
more
want.
ceremonial than anything then?
It appears to be that way.
Okay.
For now, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
until we find out.
Yeah.
It's not.
Until you find out it's a reforged death.
Right, but it's just like it's not like an actual item that I need to.
Yeah, no, it's not an actual magic item that I've created. It's just a red dagger, or it's a onyx dagger with a ruby hilt. That Captain Shaw used to cast blood magic, and apparently Rogerfor has used to do something similar. Yeah, Urka guy. Great. So you all awaken in the morning. Primus is there ready to escort you to the Pirates' Moot. The sun is just beginning to crest. The town, while not lively with activity yet, is definitely stirring and getting ready to rouse for the day. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you head to the Pirates' Moot?
Take a little break.
Exactly right. That's what I was thinking. So if there's nothing we want to do before then, let's take a 15-minute break. We'll come back at, I think everybody's Oh no. So we'll come back at 9. Yeah, we'll come back at we'll take 10. So it'll be 9 Eastern time, 8 Central time. Sound good?
Sure.
All right. See you all in just a second. Bye. So you all awaken and are ready to head out to the Pirates Moot. Everybody's excited. Has the music stopped?
It did.
Well, that's a real bummer.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and fix that right quick. Stop and play. Hey, there we go. That's a little jaunty little tune. Oh, shucks. Knocking shit over. All right, you all wander into the streets. Do what?
It was too jaunty.
It was too jaunty. My book bag got so excited. You all head back out into the streets of Ruby Scar. Again, the sun is coming up. The town is awakening. Hawkers of wares are beginning to put out their tents and their products. You all wander towards the big stone building, towards the center of the docks that you had seen initially when you came in. Again, Primus is with you. This little Kenku is kind of, keeping up as fast as he can on his little Kenku legs. Is there anything you guys want to do or discuss prior to getting to the Moot?
Yeah.
Who should be talking? I believe as far as letting them know what we have and like.
I would argue for either Festus or I. We have a way with words.
I would argue for. Sorry, I adopted that for a second. Welgrafor, he knows what's going on. I don't know what you guys have. But
I mean, we would have told you.
We could tag team it.
Over the night, I think.
Yeah, I will back you up 100%, brother.
Okay.
I was going to say I would back you up 100%. But anyway, I think Tyler felt bad about what he did to me. Does anyone want a bag of holding? I woke up to 2 bags of holding this morning.
Huh.
I'll take one.
That seems mysterious, but sure. I'll take
All right, Chris had a bag of holding. Ben Rogers had a bag of holding.
Damn, we have so many bags of holding.
I was going to say, he gave me one with a gold in it.
The best way to not have to worry about encumbrance.
Yeah, oh yeah. 100%. And it makes total sense. You did captain a solid. And yeah. By the way,
before we get there,
yeah,
I wanted to ask, do you guys know where we're heading?
We're gonna figure it out.
I know exactly where we're going. Follow me.
Well, I mean, like, once we get on the water.
Oh, yeah.
we plan
Kind
to
of.
head east towards the Dwarven
Republics.
republics. Yeah.
Gotcha. For great things.
On the way, just since the markets are opening, I'm gonna check around and see if I can find any herbalists, if everybody's cool with that. Or we can go on
Right.
ahead.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, 100%. You can find a couple dozen on the way in. Like I said, there's all kinds of shit here.
I'm gonna try to keep my eyes out for herbalists who are doing work with like druidic writing or anything
yeah.
that might trigger the.
Go ahead and give me a perception check for druidic writing.
Can I use my spyglass?
Absolutely. You can pull your spyglass out in the middle of the street.
Sick.
I love it.
Well, fuck.
Oh my gosh!
And again,
No, it doesn't work that way. Never mind.
your spy again seems like trying to use the spyglass in confined spaces. You don't really see anything. Druidic, while it is a secret language, it is still a recognizable script. So people who write in Druidic, if they're trying to keep something secret, probably mark things in a hidden way. So you don't see anything that like screams Druidic magic. However, you do see lots of people selling different kinds of herbs, non-magical like healing salves and healing potions, things like that. If you wanted to stop and pick something up.
I'm gonna try to pick up probably more elf grass, and then also I'm gonna try to find some, like, just good mushrooms or something. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
help
Both
with,
of those
help
things
with
you
druid
can find.
rituals.
Yeah, both of those things you can absolutely find. Are you looking for illicit mushrooms, or are you looking for like healing mushrooms?
I mean, they help with druid shit, so probably illicit.
I mean, illicit and healing. It depends on your perspective on the mushroom.
I mean, that is very, very, very true. Of course, it's the fucking bottom.
But I think if we're gonna be doing some like long-term sailing, I'm gonna do some long-term like
Stock up.
navigation.
Long-term planning.
Some.
Term mushrooms.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'll be looking
absolutely.
for illicit mushrooms. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
you're looking for illicit mushrooms. Sorry, it's in here somewhere. It is not this one. Maybe it's this one.
Can I
That's-
ask
Go ahead.
around? To see if
Yeah.
anyone might be able to help as well, just in case.
Yeah, give me a. What do you want? What kind of check do you want to give me?
Persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
21.
21 is fucking great. Yeah, you're looking for. Are you looking for druids or are you looking for drugs?
Whatever Ben or Doc has asked me.
I could
to look
probably
for.
recognize the mushrooms, but we're gonna need like a delicate touch approaching them. And I just kind of set you on the task of like finding me the components for some like long-term spell casting, scrying.
Yeah, 100%. Ben, roll me 5d100. 14, 19, 71, 14, 19, 33, 71, 81. Excellent.
You're still on a GM rolling, by the way.
Oh shit!
Yep. No
You're
worries, I
good.
see it. You come across a merchant who has a lot of different stuff. At a glance, you see they've got something called Illith dust. It's a deep purple powder made from the residue inside of a mind flayer's funerary jars. Once snorted or eaten, this powder will temporarily provide limited psionic powers. So you've got Illith dust. You've got something called Shadowfell sage. Chewing the pitch black roots of this plant will grant a deep sleep for 8 hours, during which you will appear dead to anyone.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that could be handy.
You find 33. You find mummy powder. Though its true origin is unknown, the one thing is for certain is that it doesn't come from a mummy. When in sufficient quantity is consumed mixed with wine, it puts the drinker into a catatonic state for several hours. They experience the sensation of being transported elsewhere into a vast unlit space. Cold cyclopean tiles and floors and nether-looking walls and ceiling can be found. Many experience the presence of a monstrous, unspeakable ancient intellect that has only one desire: to escape. This being can and will barter for various intangible goods like knowledge, memories, and skills. However, it only has access to things as it could previously have acquired from somebody else.
So don't let Nadine take that. Okay.
And
Do let Nadine take that.
You've got 71 is the next thing. You find some barb. It's a thorny stalk from a cheb barb weed. It's like a purple-black thorn. Sold by the bunch, you can pull off individual thorns and use it to scrape or pierce your skin. The side effects are similar to marijuana, but too much can result in paralysis.
couch lock.
81 is our highest roll. It's Cave Fisher Blood Ale. Often drank by dwarven berserkers from a killed cave fisher, many simply drink the blood straight and use its powerful intoxicating abilities to boost battle potency, but at a price. After drinking it, its effects last for 1d4 hours. During this time, the drinker gains a +5 melee skill and damage, +5 to melee skill, attacks, and damage rolls, an advantage on Constitution saves, and advantage on saves against being charmed or frightened. However, once the time is up, the drinker must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution save or gain a level of exhaustion. If the save fails by 5 or more, you get 2 levels of exhaustion.
Hey,
You get an addiction to that, you're fucked. I think I'm gonna buy the dust, the sage, and the mummy powder.
Excellent. Roll me 6d20.
I'm gonna roll the other one. Give me just a second.
No worries. So that's I don't know how much you want, but you've got 33 total of whichever the first one is that you're looking for. You can get 27 of the second and 38 of the third.
Cool.
So pretty much as much as you want. But it depends on how much you
spend
want.
like 20 on the
20 gold.
Yeah, 20 gold on the Shadowfell Sage, and then
So to keep it super simple, we're gonna say everything's a gold for a dose.
Cool. So I'm gonna get 20 Shadowfell Sage.
Right.
And Illith Dust. And Mummy Powder.
Okay, so that's gonna be 20, 40, 60 gold total. Oh, sorry. So 20, 40. So it's 40 gold total to get everything, and I will make those later and add them to your inventory as consumable items with what they do. But yeah, so they're all there.
Can I buy 10 of the last one?
Yeah, absolutely can.
You getting the crazy ale?
Yeah, can I tell Relgrave, can you pick up 15? I'll pay you back.
Yep.
You guys got to be careful with that.
Yeah, all 25. We clean them out.
Yep, absolutely. You clean out you clean out the other one, 100%.
I've ever done mummy powder.
Oh, I didn't get mummy powder. I got the Cape Fisher ale.
Does anybody want to pick up some mummy powder? Oh, you got
Can
mummy
you pick
powder.
me up
I got
5 mummy powder?
Yeah, sure.
The only thing
That's
we
the
don't
one
have
I
is
wanted, my bad.
I didn't pick up any of the barbs.
Yeah, any of the
I don't want to
barb.
get paralyzed, man. I don't know how much to stab myself.
You don't know the dosage quite yet. Great, so you pick up some substances on the way into the Pirates Moot. Is there anything else anybody wants to do on the markets before you get there?
I'm going to give
Any
5 of the Cape Fisher Blood Ale to Imogen.
Excellent.
Just looking around as we were walking by, not necessarily like asking anybody or trying to spot super hard. Any fine-looking instruments, like truly high quality?
Nothing that you're looking for.
Gotcha.
I assume you're looking for what you're looking for.
Instruments of a certain class.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
That's
You're not going
what
to
he's
find
after.
anything. You're not going to find anything really high quality on the streets
Yeah,
like
he's
this.
more
It's
just-
going to be way too easy to steal.
Anything I've never seen before that I know is an instrument? Anything weird?
What instruments do you have?
I have a lyre, a pan
there's
flute.
nothing around. There's some like beaten up bronze drums. There's like a sitar that's half broken, but nothing that looks nothing that captures your interest for sure.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
like
good.
a songhorn?
I would love a songhorn.
Add it to your character sheet. I'll remove it from mine.
All right.
Don't like the song.
You all, after walking through the streets,
I've got
the sun
so many instruments.
barely cresting, you walk up to a white stone or a kind of a sandy stone building. It is remarkable in the sense that it is the only building that is made of stone in the area that you've seen so far. Big colonnades kind of lead to arched entryways. Everything looks open. It is very different stylistically than anything else in the area, and it looks like it might have been built by something previous to what is here now. However, as you walk in, there are dozens upon dozens of pirates standing, drinking, talking, and in the center of a great open space, there is a table with a lot of different people at it, and seated at the head of it, getting ready to stand and speak, is the president of the Pirates Moot herself.
I pictured it like being a table at like a college fair where everyone's like signing in, like, ooh, I want to try this one. Like,
absolutely. So getting ready to speak is Kendall herself, raising her glass. She is already looks like to be well into her cups at this point. Hello, good morning again. Welcome to the next day of the Pirates Moot. Old business. Yes, we are still pirates. No, we're not going to organize into some kind of state And at that, she points or looks very directly at a older woman in a red pirate's coat, essentially, with a big wide collar, dark curly hair, big gold jewelry, and beyond that, if anyone has any other new business to bring, please speak. And if no one has any business, we'll move on to our individual pursuits.
I stand up and start walking forward.
Excellent.
I follow him.
Yeah,
Alright.
I've got his
Back
back
him up.
too.
I'm
Yep,
just backing
him
him up.
You know what? I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna give him guidance.
Fantastic. Welcome. Well met. Name. What is your name and the name of your craft?
Relgrafor of the Shy Banshee.
Oh,
Great.
bardic inspiration to you, by the way.
Rogerford of the Shy Banshee, please speak your business.
And I'm gonna look back at everyone. Should I be dramatic or just like be honest?
Just be
Play it
honest,
up. Play
yeah.
it up. Play it
All
up.
right.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. He's gonna listen to his friend.
Be honest.
This is my quarrel moment, everyone.
This is his squirrel moment.
The Sunburst Banner is coming now.
I think the music needs to change, by the way.
You don't
It's
want
like
this?
this jaunty,
Yeah, you don't want
like.
this twangy music in the background?
Devastation is here. And it's just like.
I'm writing down in my notes, Relgrafor, quarrel moment.
And I swing off my backpack and pull out my proof, which is the papers we found on the ship. We were in Namstad, and they were taking over Namstad at the time. On the ship we stole, because we're pirates and pirates steal, right?
Hey!
Aye.
Thank you. We found documentation saying that they were coming for here. They were on their way here. We were informed last night that part of the original boat we were on, the Rancid Dragon, decimated part of their forces to slow them down, but that doesn't mean that they're not on their way anymore.
Also,
Like, they- Do what?
What?
Add on if you
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Was that a real aside, or were you joking?
I was just joking.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't hear if it was.
We're
real,
like,
I
let's
wanted to
do
hear
it. We're
If I'm
on
missing
it.
something, I want to know. But yeah, like they are. We left 7 days ago.
Yeah,
5
about.
days ago?
About a week.
About a week ago. I don't know if they were following the same path as us or if they were going full sail, but they could be here soon.
I was about to say, I used Mage Hand and grabbed the papers and just kind of pushed them over to Kendall. I don't like give them to her. I just kind of hold them up in front of her.
Right in front of her face.
Yep.
Yeah, just like read, dude. This shit's happening.
Kendall takes a moment, looks over the papers you have. She's still sipping from her wine goblet as she kind of leans back and looks over the papers. Throws them on the desk. Well, it appears that what they're saying is the truth. So, how do we proceed? And she kind of looks around the table and instantly... Oh, I've loaded the wrong campaign when I hit reload. That's interesting.
Were you
Hold,
in...
please.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit, I just did it
Yeah,
again.
you're
I
not
hit
on the
wrong
bottom.
button. No, I loaded the old game.
Mhm.
I was trying to go back and play Shattered Empire, guys.
20th level plus. Let's go.
Wow.
Right? Hell yeah. You all instantly go back
Hey.
in time.
Relg,
Yeah.
so good.
Good job.
Like
I know,
Imogen's
right?
like, hell yeah. Like she's just back there going, yeah.
All right.
We're Southern.
The same motions, just slightly smaller to the side.
There we go.
Wick is wick.
He doesn't have opposable thumbs, so he's raising all his
Right, yeah,
claws.
exactly. It's still
Teetering,
trying
almost
it
teetering
to
off and grabbing
Yeah.
again.
Exactly. It's his natural like claws that into me that there's just like this
Yep.
like connection of like
Yeah, 100%.
It's
So
so
the
he's bigger.
first person to jump up and speak, very ornately dressed, powdered face, almost to the point of looking like it's just paper white, powdered white wig, bright yellow and purple, garishly dressed man who is not very tall. He's probably like 5'4" or 5'5". Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's 5'4" or 5'5". Stands up and says,
Yep.
"So it appears that we have finally caught the attention of the Sunburst Banner. My plan still stands. We should organize an attack, raid. I am fully aware that none of you are as familiar with combat on a large scale as I am. I am not seeking any kind of leadership in this moment. I am merely stating the greatest way to cut off an enemy army is to is to destroy their supply lines. These ships are going to be thousands of miles covering, and if they cannot resupply, if they do not have a way to continue moving forward, they will be forced to return. We make the cost of attack more than the gain of taking what freedom we have."
If I may interrupt.
Nova stands up and
Ooh.
says, "That is not the way to do this. We've defended ourselves before, and we'll defend ourselves again. We need to rally our troops. We need to lay traps here. We need to defend our island against any who would attack us. We become a wall that they shatter themselves against. If we disperse, if we send ourselves away, they will pick us off one by one, and we are sitting ducks. We are fish for the seagulls if we do not stand here and make our defense. Nova, you are putting too much trust in your walls. Your walls are going to crumble. You cannot stand against an oncoming force of this size. Look at the documents. They are here in front of you. We will die. We will be overrun, and there will be nothing left for anyone. We must strike them before they strike us." And then the cacophony begins to erupt with both sides arguing attack, defense, and you guys can step in.
We do want to mention that some of our allies who had left what the Sunburst Banner was doing, they did and were able to firebomb a lot of their armada headed this way. So as it is delayed, taking into account whether we, and by we, that's a loose we, I'm not saying anything too heavy right now, but as far as options are concerned, letting you know that, do we know like what percentage the fire was able to get to?
If you would have talked to Primus over the weekend,
Right.
Primus thinks he probably has delayed them by maybe a month, 2 months at the best.
Okay.
They're gonna have to rebuild and restock.
Okay. So as far as what we know and how capable we are, as this, I'm just gonna say it, this 2-ship armada, as far as like, we are a group and we worked really hard to come here to give you guys this information. They're delayed at least a month or two. There was a lot of damage done. If that is taken into account with what everyone else thinks should happen. We are doing this on account of our old Captain Shah, who died on the way out of this area, who you might be knowledgeable of.
Shai was a storied individual, that's certain. Though it appears that if he's passed, then The demon of Shipbreaker Bay is not so much a force to be feared anymore.
Excuse me, what was that? Demon of what?
The demon of Shipbreaker Bay.
Sick name.
I'm gonna be so shy.
Nova, Marion, hash it out. Get your groups together. Figure out the course that you want to plot. Present me projects. End of day. We'll make a decision. And, more wine. And she walks off. Kendall walks off. And Nova and Marion are left there, kind of staring daggers at one another across the court. They separate and go off into their own various sides of things and begin talking in very hurried and rapid discussion with what appears to be their individual factions, essentially.
Gonna turn to everyone.
Should we just leave?
Everything's fucked. Like, cutting off supply lines lasts for so long, but they've got a much bigger army. It does not matter. Sanctions don't work. Also, staying and defending against a much larger army just means you're prolonging the inevitable. We need to get the fuck out now.
Yeah. If they're gonna pick us off one by one, if we take it to them, then they're gonna crush us as a whole if they get here.
I mean, we have done what we've come here to do, and was to let them know. If anyone feels different, I have no stake in here. Shay told us to come here, tell them what's going on, and actually, he told us to fuck off. He said get away as far as possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kona did.
Or Kona did. Okay, so
It
seems Sha told us to make sure that we told them, and then Kona told us to fuck right off once we did. And I believe that they are right. I would like to talk to, or let the, God damn it.
I'd like to tell Kendall that they should all just leave. I don't think either of their plans are good.
As you are having this group discussion amongst yourself, you are approached by a dark-skinned man in kind of a loose canvas jerkin. He's got a long curved sword strapped to his back and another straighter sword belted to his waist. And he approaches and says, pardon me, may I speak with you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Of course.
My name is Hull. I am speaking on behalf of Master Marion. He's requested a brief audience with you, if you can.
I mean, we might as well tell as much as we can to
and
everyone's
as
side.
he's doing that, he hands you 500 gold. It's a small taste of Master Marion's gratitude for bringing us this news.
I'll hand it to you, Imogen.
Okay. Yep.
If you will follow me. And they escort in. Hall escorts you out. Looks like Marion's made pretty quick work. As Marion has retired from this sandstone building, and you are ushered to one of the only, in this area, looks like a stable building. It's made of wood, but it is a mansion for all intents and purposes. It is very finely built. It's made of, like I said, it's made of wood. It has a small iron fence with a garden beyond it. You are ushered through the garden through very large, ornate redwood doors that are clearly not from around here. And you are taken to the parlor of Marion. In the parlor, Marion himself is standing there, Marion Chevalier.
Ooh, love that.
Marion Chevalier. Hello, it is a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. First of all, I must thank you for bringing us this news. We would have been caught entirely unawares were it not for your kindness, truly, for helping us. I would like to know a little bit more about you, where you are from, what is your plan. I don't know that you know how much influence you might wield yet. I am, as the bearers of this news, as well as Kendall may have been a bit dismissive of Shy and his influence, but myself, I am
Ooh.
well, let's say an admirer. He is a man after his own ambitions and heart. However, I cannot fault him for his abilities.
You don't earn a name like the Demon of Shipbreaker Bay without at least commanding a little bit of respect from people.
That is
So, like,
very true.
I feel like in the moment maybe, but I didn't feel like a slight from her.
Nope. Fantastic. So please let me begin by my name is Marion Chevalier. I am the master, the head of a small organization of loosely affiliated captains.
That's incredible.
Who seek to make their way in the world. May I ask who you are?
My name is Festus Phi, a shipmate of these fantastic people.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Phi.
You can just call me Festus.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Festus.
What was it that you really wanted us here for? To get to know us, but we're kind of on a schedule of our own.
I appreciate your candor. Let me cut straight to it. You have commandeered a Sunburst banner ship, if I am not much mistaken, and I am usually not.
No, that's what we did.
And you have made your way here. You command respect. People are, whether you know it or not, looking to what you decide. And I have a proposition for you. Pardon me. I understand from what you said that you believe that cutting and running is the best course of action. And I would agree with you if I did not understand how much coordination it takes to keep a group of not only ships, but the real weak link is the people. To keep a group of people on track. And if you begin to threaten those people, if you begin to strike at what they desire or what they fear, it is not necessarily the ships that we need to take. It is the morale of the people. And I believe that we can do that if we are coordinated and strategic in our strikes. And I believe that you all have the abilities to be a part of that.
But that's ultimately up to our captain, and I point to.
And I'm sorry, but we don't. I'm sorry. Yep, Captain Fred.
Let me be clear. I am not asking you to work for free. This is a business venture, and you are business people. I am offering you 200 gold for every silver sword that you can bring me. I will give you 500 gold for every Sunburst banner tabard that you have. And I will give you 20,000 gold for every Sunburst banner flag that you can procure.
And we have a bunch of that shit already, right?
You have 60. You have 60
Not the
tabards
not
and
the-
swords, and you've got one flag
Okay.
in theory.
Do you do what I did to it?
Yeah,
What was the second one? The sunburst
you
flag and the
tabards.
what?
How much
The
money?
tabards.
the
like their
tabard, the
outfits.
thing that they wear. Yeah, the outfits that they wear. Specifically, he just wants the sunburst that's on the chest.
Okay, so
I look at
200
Fred,
silver, and then
I'm
what
like,
was the other one?
eh?
It's 200 gold for a silver sword,
Okay.
500 gold for a sunburst banner tabard. Presumably, the thinking there is you can disarm someone without killing them, but in order to get that tabard, you're going to have to kill them.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if you can take a ship somehow and get the flag from that ship, that's worth 20,000 gold.
Look at Fred. May I?
What?
That's essentially me saying, like, is it cool if I tell him we've got shit?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like, we have already taken some of this.
Fantastic. I am a man of my word. I will, whether you work for me or not, I can pay you.
I think this will be a good entry of what can happen to defend this area, whether it be your strategy or the next. It's a leg up.
We saw these as being helpful, so we kept them.
Fantastic. It is, having unsoiled tabards and swords, either way, would be remarkable, if particularly for if my plan is to be executed, or as a plan that the people I affiliate myself with. Yes. If you are interested, how many do you have? Let's start there. Let's do business. How many of these do you have?
I tell him, how many people do we have, like, in our party?
Do you want to crew your whole ship?
No, I'm thinking more like if we go someplace.
Okay.
If we need them, we can throw a
Yeah, that would be 7.
7. So
if you don't include what's his name?
Derwin.
Aaron or Derwin.
So then 9. We'll take an even 10 less than.
That being said, Fiona is not going to fit in one, and Nadine are not going to fit in one.
Okay, so then 8.
They're too big for them, and if Fred hulks out, he's going to rip his.
And I feel like
and Imogen probably wouldn't fit in one either.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just give them all. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep.
Yeah,
one
keep like 3 to where like if we need to like infiltrate or something.
Okay, so you keep 3, so that's 57. So 57 times. Are you keeping the 3 silver swords as well?
Yes.
14,700.
Yeah, and 57 times. And then are you planning on giving the flag as well?
Can we get a new flag here?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Hell yeah, we need that.
It looks like that is a sizable sum. It comes up to 59,900. Let's round it up and make it an even 60,000, if that is acceptable to you.
Definitely. I look at Fred. I'm like, Captain.
60,000 gold.
Would you prefer gold or platinum?
Captain, are you cool with this transaction?
Yeah.
Platinum.
Fantastic. And he snaps his fingers. Hall comes back into the hall.
Fuck.
He says, please, 60,000, or pardon me, 6,000 platinum.
Oh, 6,000.
6,000 platinum for these guests. Put it in, I don't know, the green chest. Hall walks back out. It's going to take a minute for him to collect that, but you do hear him doing that. So, that being said, I have a proposition. I have a target if you are interested. Again, I am willing to pay. But I truly believe this is the best course of action to prevent this attack. We know that they are probably locked on Namstad right now. If they are to continue south, which is more likely what they will do, they will head to the Diocese of Bal and take port in Sinste. It is the capital of the Diocese of Bal. It is just south of where they are. There is a town, a port city, on the other side of Bal. It is lightly defended. It is a small-ish town. Were something to happen to the port there, say, were it to burn down, that would divide the forces inside of the Diocese. It would not allow the Sunburst Banner to resupply as quickly, and it would further delay them. It would also give us a chance to plan the next course of action, perhaps buying us another 2 weeks to a month, as we continue to pick off their support. Once their support is gone, it is hard to march on an empty stomach. It is even harder to sail on a thirsty throat.
Mm-hmm. So, just to say, like, are you willing to maybe combine efforts with your opposition for that kind of thing. Because I'm sure we'll be meeting with them as well, just to give what we know.
If you plan on meeting Nova, it is fine. I have no problem with this. It is my belief that we are a loose confederation of peoples. These pirates, Moot.
I mean,
Everyone
as
is
loose
going
as
to
it
do
is
what they
can be versus what we just gave you.
Exactly. It is. We have 3 options currently. We can fight, we can defend, or we can flee. It is my belief that fighting is the most secure way to safety. If we flee, we will be picked off one by one. If we defend, we will be shattered against their overwhelming force. We could potentially flee en masse to the Eastern Pirates, but 1, we have no way of knowing how they will receive us, and 2, what is to stop the Sunburst Banner from merely continuing on after they are done with us?
We could be a front force of bringing our very solid evidence to connect those dots.
But then,
if you're willing to
Mhm.
maybe consider, I don't know what the other side is asking for at this point, but just knowing that you're willing to compromise.
I will. Is in all things. I will. Here's what is going to happen. If I believe we have taken the wrong course of action, I will not sacrifice my people. I will not sacrifice my business for the defense of something that is ultimately doomed. I cannot in good conscience allow my people to lay down their lives for a lost cause.
Of course.
It is foolhardy. It is a form of bravery, for sure, but it is a form of bravery that.
But if we were to know, let the East be aware of what's happening, that like maybe they're more willing to.
I will be very honest with you. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the Pirates of the East. There's a region that I, with my acumen, have set up on this side of the sea. The Pirates of the East are a much more bloodthirsty, much less coordinated group of individuals. It is truly one for oneself.
Okay.
Coordination is unheard of. Were you to present this to them, it would be flee, and hopefully survive until you die somewhere in bed, but more likely be hunted down by this expansionist force.
Would you be open to a merging of the 2 plans? Because we're in agreement of defending is a horrid idea in this scenario. We just frankly don't have enough defense. While we stop the support and get delays, could we send smaller groups to flee and try to set a safe haven somewhere else up? Not necessarily working with the Eastern Pirates, but somewhere in farther away from here. Not all at once.
You're
in mass, I agree, will be picked off. But if we go in smaller while they're already distracted, because we'll be conducting attacks.
It is almost certain that we are going to have forces lead away, as it were, into the night. Again, you're dealing, even on this side of the sea, you're dealing with individuals who are not always as group-minded as Nova and myself are. And for all her wrong-headed ideas, I will give Nova this. She has a certain amount of, patriotism in this ideal of Ruby Scar. And it is, again, commendable. I will never fault her abilities or her personal passions. What I fault is her willingness to sacrifice herself and others for a cause that is intangible. Gold we can spend. Gold we can build things with. Pride, What is dying for pride?
I think what you've said is very amicable, and I do appreciate and being able to help you with what we can give. But I hope you will take that aspect, and we do want to give some more information to everyone.
Yes, of course. If you wish, I can have Hall escort you to where Nova will be. If you wish to speak to the other faction leader, as it were.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. If this is the end of the business, as I said,
we will meet again before we head out.
Just to put my plans out there, we can. There are two. You can burn the port of Cespils, it's the north side of Ball. Cespils is spelled Cespils, and that would split the focus. You could also take the fight directly to the Sunburst Banner, and raid targets Sunburst ships in and around the port of Namstad, and also Falsterfors. It is a port that is just north of there. Obviously, that might be the more dangerous, but it is also the more lucrative. I am willing to pay you, let's call it 20,000 gold to burn a port down. More should you incur other expenses. I have no problem. But, you take 2 or 3 ships down, and you've made double that. So, it is your option. Again, thank you for meeting with me. I hope we speak again.
Thank you.
And I will have Hall escort you to your next location.
You can just, where is it? We'll just go.
I believe that she would be holed up at her ship. Okay. That would be the... oh, God, what is her ship's name? This oh, that's right. It is the Honey Trap. Or honey pot. It is the honey pot. That's how you say it. Right, and with that, Hall, you do not want Hall to escort you, correct?
No.
Okay. Then you wander presumably down to the docks. Are you actually headed to the honey pot?
Yeah, but
You want to go somewhere else before then?
have a conversation before we go on.
Okay. So you head back out to the streets.
Yeah.
Sounds
All right.
good.
You all head back out to the streets, and you all can have a jaunty little talk. Before you leave, Hall is dispatched to go collect the items from your ship. He also pays upfront, presuming that you have everything that you said, and gives you the agreed on 6,000 platinum.
Sick.
Put that in someone's bag of holding.
So you all walk out of this dimly lit interior. Even in the middle of the day and being as hot as it is, the curtains were drawn. It was a dark interior. There was a fire roaring. You walk out, the brightness of the day kind of blinds you momentarily. And you're on the streets headed towards the docks. What would you guys like to talk about?
Well, that dude's pretty single-minded.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the same with Nova.
Yeah, but I think her plan.
How about we help them out, but not get too involved?
The money is good, but I don't think
Sticking around is
being
smart.
involved at all is helpful. I don't think either plan is good.
I believe, so was the port that they wanted us to burn down, was that more eastward heading toward the islands?
Let's show you where it's at.
Okay.
But say I'm cool. We just caught a cool 60,000 gold. If we wanted to,
Fuck
It
off.
is
F off.
eastward, but it's right here.
Oh,
in
so
the,
we're-
in the
we
path
were-
of where they would be.
We
Yes,
were already
coming
going.
from.
You're right.
Yeah,
so
his
that's very
plan is
dangerous.
they're
Yeah.
coming from Namstad. They're
Yeah.
probably going to have to get to Sinstay to
Yep.
resupply, and he wants you to burn this port down so that when they get to Sinstay, there's not infrastructure there to resupply with. Or he wants you to come up to Namstad and this false something or other, Falster force, and kind of raid ships in that area, ideally to kill people, take out ships.
Yeah.
Which you would know enough to know there are going to be, just like you would have scouting parties out scouting, were you moving an army, there are going to be small, fast ships scouting an area that you are as fast as and more heavily armored than. Your biggest issue would be if you encounter a group that's more than 2 or 3.
So basically, it's either doing it straight towards them or the port that has no idea what's coming.
Which
And
they
just
probably
destroy it.
Exactly.
do have an idea what's coming, though. Is the
Oh,
thought.
They may
we
or may
stopped
not.
there, right?
Namstad had no idea.
But we also
Namstad
didn't we
wasn't-
stop there? Or no, we
No,
didn't.
you
sorry,
specifically
the po-
avoided Paul.
The port may not know what's going on, but
Yeah.
there have got to be troops there already.
True.
Like, saying it's undefended or, like, mostly clear cannot be
Yeah.
true. Like,
So maybe we can convince them to take, since we've given them fuck.
I think we need to not show our hand to anyone.
True, of course. I agree.
Like, we are in a position of power here, and I think we should just fuck off.
You know, I'm inclined to agree. I feel like if we incidentally happen to do anything that helps them out, we can definitely, like, ring them
Take
up.
credit, absolutely.
But,
Take
like,
credit,
But
take
I
the
don't think we
gold.
need to go out of our way to help them at all.
Agreed.
I'm saying quietly in the street.
Yeah. We're keeping hush hush on this. But yeah, no, I do tend to agree. We want to head eastward anyway, and possibly, Lord knows where they'll head after these pirate territories. We're gonna try to do what we do, but I do think we should figure out and at least try to get them to talk to each other and then fuck the right off.
I don't think there's any hope here.
Very true, but might as well get all our
Captain,
options.
do you have any input?
who?
Captain
Captain
Fred.
Make it so.
All right.
A true
Alright.
captain. I love
Let's head to Nova and then have a
Make it so.
conversation, see what
Straight
she
to
can
Nova.
give us, and then fuck off.
Yeah.
You head to Nova. You get on the ship. It is smaller than your ship. The honeypot is a small-ish sloop. It's only got 2 masts. Not super heavily armored. It's a bit of a wonder that this woman has as much of a reputation for being able in battle, like sea battle specifically, given the seeming lack of armaments on her ship. Nova herself is standing over a bunch of maps, specifically of the Council of Mon, the loose collection of islands that are capitaled by Ruby Scar. And as you enter, let me pull Nova back up on the screen. She looks up, beaded sweaty brow, as she's hunched over these maps. Oh, I didn't expect to see y'all here. Well met. What can I do for you?
We just kind of wanted to hear you playing.
Well, I don't have much of one right now. Best I can figure, we've got about 3/4 of the pirate armada, if you want to call it that, located here in Ruby Scar. The others are scattered more or less around the rest of the Council of Mon. I've sent out ships as best I can to rally the other forces from places like Longwater, Crimson Bluff, out even as far as Little Point. Hopefully they'll be back with reinforcements in time, but we'll see. Beyond that, we're just going to have to... There's a group of tinkerers out at Purgatory Ridge, a little bit to the south. I need to drum up somebody out to go down there and talk to them and see if they've got anything to help protect us. They're usually keeping track of some odds and ends. They like to make things go boom, and I reckon we're going to need a lot of stuff to go boom pretty soon. But what can I help you with?
Imogen, you wanted to come here?
We had some talks with
Miriam.
Marion? That's you son of a bitch. You know why he wears all that powder? It's because he's so goddamn oily.
We've got we have given them advantages as far as our ship had come from
You just smell shit in your nose.
me.
Yeah,
Does that have a verbal
it
component?
does.
Can you give me a sleight of hand check?
Yeah. Not really being slight about it, but
That's enough to pass or passive. So you smell, this room just becomes shitty smelling.
Ooh,
Imogen.
yuck.
Like Aspen.
This smells
The
like
sound?
shit. It smells like shit in here. Wow.
just staring daggers.
Well, you wanted me to talk, so this is what
I also said
I
don't show our hand.
Well, you shouldn't have had me talk then, because
You wanted to come here.
All right. So
we have to get. You said you wanted
Yeah,
both
stop.
fucking sides, dude.
well, this
Like,
is
everyone did.
delightful. Where'd she go? Yeah, there she is. All right. Well, this is as delightful as possible. If y'all are looking for work, I might be able to pass some jobs your way. But if you're not,
You need someone to go pick up the things that go boom.
I need somebody to go talk to those folks at Purgatory Ridge and see if they've got anything festival, and if they do, then persuade them to come in defense of the island.
We could go talk to 'em.
Be a fun detour. We could do the
Be a fun-
detour.
Where is Purgatory Ridge compared to where we are now? Is it southeast?
Purgatory Ridge. Yeah, if you're not all on the map, let me bring you all back to the map again. Boom. So if you look at, man, this is what happens when I have it set to end playlists when you start up on a map. Let's listen to Steel Drum Island. That's fun. Purgatory Ridge is south. It is inland.
Can we get to it if we sail around it?
No,
Is it
it is
closer?
entirely inland. You would have to travel overland.
We could do that real
It's
quick.
on the island we're on.
Yeah, it's on the island you're on.
Is there another dock away from where we're at that we can
There's
stop
one
that?
down here.
Yeah,
Like,
you could go down to
or
Crimson
anywhere
Bluff.
equidistant, really, guys. The plan
Crimson
is
Bluff
to
would
get
be.
the plan is to get the things that go boom and then fuck off.
Oh, we don't have to get them. We just have to talk to them about supplying.
I mean,
Oh,
we
no,
just
I
would
mean
like
to
get the
steal
things that
them.
go boom and then
I
follow
This
up.
is
we
still
want the
Yeah,
things that go boom
be here.
for us, and then we leave. That I mean, like if we're pirates. Like I don't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
I mean, it would
We
put
have-
the people here at a disadvantage against the theocrats, and it would make it easier for the theocrats to do their thing. So, I mean, we could let the people here have their things that go boom.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
I think they're at a loss no matter
I
what,
think-
especially divided as such as they are.
Giving people grenades isn't gonna solve the problem of total destruction. I also don't think cutting off supply lines is going to solve the problem.
Orbs that are evil. You have proven time and again that your judgment in these areas is dubious. I'm just saying we could like not take resources from the island. If we're gonna fuck off, we could take their money and fuck off. But I think taking their self-defense is pretty shitty. I'm just saying.
Are you all having this conversation through Imogen?
No,
Okay.
I thought we were having it out of character.
Okay.
No, I thought we were
Yeah,
having
that's what-
in character.
Well, we're
If you're
still
having
in
an
that
in-character,
room.
Nova is in that room with you.
Yeah, I would not be having this conversation in
This is a
character in front
conversation.
of her.
Okay, so this is a conversation for later. Great. So Nova is in the room. Sorry. I've got Purgatory Ridge needs to be addressed. I've got Longwater, Crimson Bluff, Silverfield, Last Point, Cripplefield, Silverdale, and Little Point that all need to be spoken to and collected. I need people who are strong with people skills who can convince folks to rally in the defense of our island. We know that they're coming here. The bay itself is easily trapped. I've done it a number of times. We've had armadas attempt to crush us before, and they've been turned back. We can do this, but we need a united front, and that oil slick of a human being, Marion, is angling this for his own benefit. He acts like it's for the benefit of all, but at the end of this, I promise you, if he's followed, you'd be shocked at the size of his armada as it grows. Be Pirate King Marion.
How big of armadas have you turned away in the past?
I don't know, 30 to 50 ships. That is minuscule compared to what you saw at Namstad. You saw thousands.
I let her know.
Well, that's going to be harder. But
I mean, you guys could just like dip, you know.
But then what happens if we dip? I mean,
And you,
truly,
like-
what happens?
I did- we
They
did.
secure this land, and then we either turn and become fishermen and just give up this life of freedom. No gods, no masters.
Live on the ocean
I
like a
refuse.
pirate.
And then, until when? If they have thousands of ships, how long do you think it's going to take for them to conquer these seas?
Well, I don't think Ruby Scar is going to be the thing to stop that. No offense. Man.
Even if it's not, we can put a dent. We can stand up and fight for what is ours. And if we have to lay down our lives in the cause of freedom, in the cause that it is the defense of our way of life, then so be it. I've lived a long time. I've had a lot of loves, and I'm ready. And the people who stand shoulder to shoulder with me, people on this deck, the people that we will rally, will be ready as well. We will go out as a blaze of glory. We will be a torch that will light the fires of freedom across these lands. If it comes to that.
I don't see a life of freedom as dying
People.
for that freedom. If I can live, I can be free somewhere else.
For a little while, maybe.
There's no freedom in death.
It just depends on how you look at it. Could be the ultimate freedom in death.
I was gonna say, like, if you spend your whole time running away from things out of fear, then you're basically, you know.
What is it? A
slave
coward
to
dies
the
1,000
system.
deaths? A brave man
Yeah.
only dies once?
I mean, also death's part of nature. You guys are gonna die at some point,
Yeah, but why would I do it now if I can live?
so you can make the choice to. You know,
Right. So,
Well,
are
I
we
could
wrapping
choose
up
to
the
die
discussion
right now.
here?
from
And
jail.
I can just plan on hearing from you at some point?
Yeah.
Okay. You all make your way back to... You're at the docks. You make your way back to your ship, probably, to
Yeah.
have this discussion.
I think they're both foolhardy and frankly stupid.
Yeah, everyone's dying.
I think we should just dip, take the money, and not try to take their explosives, though. Also, putting a bunch of explosives on our own ship might backfire in a way that we don't anticipate. It's just a thought.
But you could.
You also don't
could-
know that those things exist.
Yeah.
You know they like to go boom, but you don't know if there's anything there at all.
Yeah, I was just gonna see if we could get any kind of weaponry. To be honest, she said they were tinkerers, but if we don't
You
want to be
guys
stealing,
have-
we'd rather just focus.
You guys have 60,000 gold now. If you want to... Here, let me pull this up. You are at a place that is absolutely able to make ship modifications. If you wanted to invest that into your ship. Rules, superior ship upgrades. Boom. You're at a place that has these upgrades that you could make. It's 15,000 and requires 1d4 weeks of work. depending on how you roll on that D4. You know you've got at least a month before shit hits the fan. Or you could take this and sail somewhere else and hope that you've got people who are able to modify ships. But in this place, this is like the nexus of where you're going to find people who are able to make these kind of upgrades. There is not the only other like real shipbuilding cultures are going to be the Sunburst Banner, and they don't make shit like this. Maybe Kala, and maybe some of the duchies, you'll be able to find some of these things, but you can find any of these things here.
Sorry, I'm reading through some of these.
Yeah, no worries.
I vote for Defiant Sales. Write that down.
Yeah, I like that.
Aren't they fucking sick? Look at those Defiant Sales.
Yeah, when I originally looked at it, I really liked them too.
I also fuck with Defiant Sales.
Can we do multiples at once?
No, they can have to be. You can, but you're gonna stack weeks on.
Gotcha. Okay.
One thing can be done at a time. So if the first thing only takes 2 weeks, then you can roll your dice and see if the next thing takes 1 week, or get caught here when shit inevitably hits the fan.
Smuggler's Banner is also pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else see anything neat?
I mean, moving at full speed always is cool, but it's not like flashy.
What does the captain think?
And you guys pretty much do this move full speed always anyway.
Okay, got
Like I don't take wind into this because that's a level of world building that is honestly too much.
Oh, it's deep. That's one. That one. The knowing how the winds on parts of the seas work is it blows.
If Nadine was here, you know she'd vote for Death Vessel.
Yeah, but we could also become scared of it. It's the thing.
The Smuggler's Banner could be useful too.
Smuggler's Banner is super useful. Looking at it and just kind of asking around, you know that that's what Shy had the Rancid Dragon use to get the fuck out of Dodge.
It does say on the Death Vessel, every creature that is an enemy of the ship who is on board.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so you guys wouldn't become scared of it.
My brain skipped over that. I was like, anybody on board or near the... I was like...
Yeah, I think Defiant Sails or Smuggler's Banner
I'm with that,
is
yeah.
good.
Because we probably only have time for one, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if you roll well, that's...
I think the Smuggler's Banner is going to be the smartest. The Defiant Sails are cool.
Look, and just knowing this area, the Smuggler's Banner is probably only going to be able to be found here. That's a very piratey thing. Your other kinds of upgrades, your Deathless stuff is also probably only going to be able to be found here. The Mithril Sails, you'll probably have a good chance of finding that if you get to the Dwarven Republics, being that it's Mithril and it's mined there. Of those two, you're going to have a harder time finding Smuggler's Banner before
I think it's
anything
going to
else.
help us go further too, because that gives us more maneuverability as a unit.
Yeah, if we're getting fucked, we just teleport 3 miles away,
Mhm.
leaving
Yeah.
baddies behind.
And also,
Yeah,
we
give
can probably
ourselves
get,
some distance.
closer to disembark, closer to people we're going after, because they wouldn't recognize that we aren't friendly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wanna take
Apart
a
from the
vote?
fact that your ship is murder black.
Murder black shit.
You want to take a vote?
Sure.
Alright, so what are we voting on again?
Defiant
Smuggler's
Sails or
Banner.
Smuggler's Banner.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah,
Voting
just for the
Defiant
upgrade
Sales.
we're doing.
Given that the Smuggler's Banner is probably a little bit more likely to be needed now and not available later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm on Smuggler's Banner.
Are we typing that?
So Defiant Sales, who votes yes?
I'll vote for Defiant Sales.
Oh, everyone's putting in chat.
It's all good.
That works. So
All right, so it looks like Smuggler's Banner is the way you're
Yep.
gonna go. All right,
Sorry, Doc.
Imogen, I think you're in charge of the crew funds. Is that correct? You've got the 60,000 written down.
No, I only have the 500.
He gave us 6,000 platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped away to go to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So you guys have 6,000 platinum that were given for the silver. So go ahead.
Was it given to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
It would have been. Yeah, it's been delivered. It was given to you before you left, and then Hull eventually came to your ship and collected the accoutrement.
Okay. So we've got 60,500.
So do we just have a black flag? We don't have a skull.
We don't have a
Yeah.
flag anymore.
Yeah, we gave away the flag.
Yeah, you gave up the flag.
Someone.
Which actually, the Smuggler's Banner is going to replace that flag.
Okay.
So if you want to take 15,000 gold away from that, Imogen,
Okay.
and then
And that's for
Roger
the
Ford.
smuggler's banner.
yep, for the Smuggler's Banner. Roger, you pushed for it, so roll me a d4, please.
I didn't push for shit, but yeah. A full month,
It's going to take a
everyone.
month to install the Smuggler's Banner.
As
All
soon as we
right.
get it on, we can teleport 3 miles away.
Yes, you can. As soon as you get it on. So you guys are stuck.
Sea doesn't feel that far.
You're stuck in Ruby Scar for a month.
When are they coming with the Armada?
Like a month.
At
least we can escape.
All right, well then we should definitely go check out to see if they've got anything cool at that sanctuary.
All right. So
Or Purgatory Ridge, I'm sorry.
headed to Purgatory Ridge, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Then I think that's a great place to pick up next week. Our adventure over the month at Ruby Scar headed down to Purgatory Ridge. Going to get to meet some gnomes, which will be exciting. Thank you all so much for joining us. I love you all. And I hope you have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. Bye.